Konnichiwa, hello Starmates, my name is Yuni. I'm a Stargazing Fox VTuber, studying the stars in my astronomy club. Welcome to the stream. This is the last part of our 2-year streaming Yuniversary celebration week. The final part of the Subathon is day 7, and we have an hour and 40 minutes left. I'm gonna be yapping about all sorts of stuff, so if you would like to watch, stay tuned. Cone. Thank you guys for staying for a little intermission, but I believe I am all good. My mic is not muted. Happy. But Kon, Yuni's back. Honey, thank you for the lurky. Love forever. Bye. Just like dogs, foxes affectionately bite. I'll bite you, Starmates. You better watch out. Kon. But okay, where were we exactly? We were talking about a bunch of different things, but essentially, I'll do an advice column, advice section. So I was talking about how I like run or organize collabs, I suppose. But yes, if you are hosting a collab, I do suggest that you, when you invite people, invite them with a date and a time and with the game you want to play. You could give people multiple suggestions or like arrange, but I think the most effective thing is just to like be extremely direct and say what day and what time you want and hope the person like matches. Can match with you, of course. I don't know, I just think that that's like the easiest way to do it. It's been very successful with me. And yeah, I just think that's kind of the easiest thing to do. Yes. As well, when you're planning a bigger collab, I think it's important to think about if the people will work well together, as well as gaming experience. So either you find this out by asking people directly, or by like watching their streams, or just knowing your friends or whatnot. But yeah, so you know, if you're playing a game, and if everyone's an experienced player, great. But if there's maybe like one new person, I mean, it could work well with having just one person be new. And also it could be okay with only one person having played the game before. But if that's the case, and if you're not that person, you probably should let them know that they're playing with all newbies, because they're going in, they want to try hard, and then they have to like give a tutorial to everyone else, which could be a little bit annoying sometimes. I don't think I've ever experienced that as a problem, but I definitely could imagine it being a problem at some point. And if there's only one newbie in stream, I feel like that's not too terrible, but I would say just like don't go too fast that they get overwhelmed. Like you don't have to teach them if they don't ask for it, I would say, but I do think it's you know, like ask them maybe if they need any help, or just if you see them struggling, then you should definitely help out. Just, it depends on like the personality of the newbie as well. If there's someone who is a little bit like quiet or shyer and needs more help in general, or if there's someone who's just like chaotic and is like, yeah, I'll do whatever. It always kind of depends. But that's what I would say about collabs. Is important. And then in general, just trying to play off like what personality is. Like you probably shouldn't try, if you're doing just like a smaller group, you probably shouldn't pair someone who's really shy with someone who's very loud and chaotic if they've never met. Like if they're friends, then it's like fine, it's whatever. But if it's all new people, I do think you kind of want to try balancing the group out a little bit. Which can be a little bit hard to do, but I think you definitely will learn. A big advice I think with collabs as well is doing it with your collabing with your friends. And if you have friends and you all have like a Discord server that you like all your friends are in the one server, play games offline, you know, and by playing offline you kind of learn what works or what not works, and then you can use that for streaming as well. So yeah, so either like, you know, I don't know. It's a good way to test if people are compatible with each other, and if you even like want them on your stream. So I do think if you're streaming someone for the first time, you could go ahead and just like play with them something offline, whether it's the same game you want to play online or not. But something like that I think is helpful. But I don't know, I'm giving advice now for some reason. So if you guys have questions about like collabs or VTubers, let me know, because we're talking about this now. But I like hosting collabs. I mostly do it with just my friends, but sometimes I do bring in new people. And I don't know, I've gotten like kind of experienced in this, that like Asha and Yuna, for example, I haven't actually talked to them privately before, but I know with Asha we have some mutual friends, Ilahana and Yomi, I believe, are friends with them already, so I was able to trust them, and I did pop into her stream a little bit, so we were mutuals as well, and just like through a little bit of chatting, I could kind of feel the vibes was good, and so I sent her a friend request on Discord at some point, and started inviting her to things. So happy. And then Yuna, I think we just kind of met somehow through not through Discord, just through Twitch. We just kind of started chatting, or I started chatting in her chat, I believe. And then she eventually came over to me as well, I believe. So I like Yuna a lot. I still really want to do an Among Us collab with everyone who has like a similar name. So I want to do Yuni and Yuna and Yomi, just all the similar names. I think it'll be very chaotic. I think even throwing like Hana and Fana in there is kind of cool. Like Yuna and Hana is also a little bit confusing. But I want to do a big collab with all those similar names. I know like 2 other streamers, or I guess only 1 now, but I know another streamer whose name is Yuni, so I think it'd be really cool if I could invite her as well. I've never talked to her though, but I have like watched her streams. But so yeah, that'd be funny. So sometimes you can just get good vibes off of someone if you know that they're mutual friends with your friends or whatnot. But Yuna, I don't really know right now if we had any mutual friends. I mean, maybe she knew someone here, but I kind of feel like I brought her in somehow to meet everyone. So happy. But we just ended up like chatting a bit, and then I watched her streams, and through that I knew she was a very kind person, and I wanted to become friends with her. So at some point we did become friends, and now happy. But I want to collab with her more. I need more Yuna. But yeah, I think one of the biggest like general pieces of advice that is just like, maybe don't collab. Like if you're hosting the collab, don't invite someone that you don't know. Like make sure that you've talked to them first before, or that like you've watched their streams, like, and not just 1 minute. I mean, like sit down and like watch their stream for at least like half an hour or something, like just to get a vibe. Are they a good person? Are they an asshole? You never know. You always gotta be careful, because you know, you guys are my community. You're my Starmates, so I don't want to introduce you to any bad people. So I do my best to always make sure they're safe, which, you know, sometimes you can make a mistake, or sometimes some bad people do slip through, but you know, you just gotta keep smiling and move on. And if you're ever uncomfortable with someone, you know, get rid of them. You don't need them in your life anymore, okay? Only include people in your life who you love and want to support. If they're an asshole, are they the fun one, or are they just a prick? That's up to you to decide if you want to collab with them or not. Some people do have a more like joking attitude, and some don't. What's like an example? I know some people can get kind of mean when they're joking with their friends. I definitely have a couple friends who are like, I have a couple friends who are a bit more on like the teasing side, or can sometimes say like mean things to their friends, which they do mean as a joke, and it might be obvious to some people, but that's not my favorite kind of thing. Like, we're all friends, so I want to say love forever to everyone. So I do get a little bit upset even if I know that people are joking. So you know, I'm a little bit like soft-hearted, you know, so I get pretty emotional, so no crying, right? But that's something you just kind of learn eventually about yourself, what you can handle, and sometimes you just gotta put people out of your life, or you know, maybe you can just tell them as well, like a simple DM, like, hey, can we tone down on the jokes? They're a little bit too harsh, or something. And yeah, you just gotta be a little bit careful here and there. You met someone through a mutual. We called to test the vibes and plan what we wanted to do for our collab, but we hit it off so well, ended up yapping the whole time, forgot to plan a date. Oh my gosh, that's so fun though. That means that you met a great friend, right? Happy. There's a difference between banter and just being mean. There definitely is. I know that I can kind of get a little bit teasing at sometimes, but I think in general I'm a nice person. You know, I feel like I definitely match the energy of the person I'm with. So if they're the kind of like like, not, I don't know, mean's not a good word for this, but like, if they're a bit more teasing, then I kind of adopt that from them, and I'll start teasing back kind of hard. I think there have been a couple times where maybe I took it too far. Sometimes I match the energy too well in a room, or sometimes just like, you know, there's a lot going on when you're streaming. You're talking to someone, you're talking to however many people are watching you, you know, you're watching your chat, you're playing the game. So sometimes you can get a little bit heated and say too many things. I think I definitely have a couple times, not really said something mean, but just like kind of overdid it on all the teasing and stuff. So I definitely had to apologize a couple times, even though whenever I apologized, I feel like they're often like, no, it's okay. Or like, no, I didn't notice, or I'm sorry too. Often the energy is kind of matched with the I'm sorry too. So yeah, you just gotta be careful. And I don't think I've done that in a while. So I think I've also kind of learned how to like chill out and whatnot. It just depends. And like I said, you know, multitasking is hard, and like matching the energy in the room. It just kind of depends who you're with and whatnot. But yeah, happy. Have you ever heard this? I do know what Marshmallow Q&A is. Maybe we'll use it one day. But I've never used it before, so I'm not exactly sure how exactly it works. But one day we could do that. I know we technically have never done a Q&A stream, right? I think we've never just sat down and like answered questions somehow. I don't know. I mostly read my chat though, so if you guys ever throw like a random question at me during stream, I oftentimes answer it, I think. But yeah, I don't know. I think a big thing with collabs is just trying to balance things out. Like I said, with either with like the newbies versus the like professional players, something like that. Or there's like other ways to balance, like I said, versus like having like very chaotic people and having very like chill people. You want to kind of balance that out, or maybe not put the people together if like if you're bringing new people together, like people who've never talked before, maybe consider who you're introducing to each other, which probably it'll be fine. But you know, I don't know. I got lots of friends. I just want to try not to make anyone uncomfortable, so I do my best. You seem pretty chill on the whole. A little teasing from you might seem to come out of nowhere, so it'd definitely be noticeable, but it'd be pretty funny. I don't know. I mean, I was teasing like a little bit today, even with the like... Well, not really. I was just kind of joking, but foxes do eat eggs. I'm not joking about that. Foxes really enjoy eggs. It can be like a little bit of a treat to them sometimes. So, you know, a little bit teasing, like, because I'm gonna eat my friends, but I would never eat my friends. I would never do that. I love them so much, but they do look tasty. I mean, what? But I don't know. I definitely can tease a bit here and there. But it kind of just depends. I don't know. Really depends who you're with. But I don't know, you guys keep saying that I'm chill, but I feel like I'm so chaotic at times. I know that like one moment over the other can definitely be different, but but I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I need to be more chaotic and accept that title, or I gotta be more chill and accept that title instead. But I feel like I am just kind of both, or I don't know, you guys keep saying chill, so maybe I am just like a chill streamer who just, you know, gets a little bit energetic at times. Because I know I can panic, and then I talk really, really fast, and then I get really scared, and then I start saying random things, and then I press all the buttons, and oh my gosh, what am I doing? But normally, oh, thank you, I like that. Yuni should just be Yuni. Thank you. I think in general I am just myself. I don't know. But like I said, I don't know. I keep repeating myself, but I really do pick up the energy in the room. I often am like a people pleaser, so I try to make things happy when I can, and just do what I think people would like sometimes. But I do think in general that I am just acting as myself. I don't really do anything too crazy. So yeah. But hello, Cool Meyer. How are you? Hello. Hello. Also, I think I missed it. It was like 20 minutes ago. But hello, Adam. How are you? I try to say hello to everyone if I can, but I know it's a little bit, there's been a lot of chat. A lot happened in the past hour. Oh my god. We hit 450! What do you mean we hit 450 points? What did you guys do? Thank you! Happy. I still can't believe the 450. What the heck? But I'm trying to think of other examples of just like, just matching the correct people for collabs, but it just depends. If you're like a newer streamer, I know it can kind of be hard to find people, but you just, I don't know, everything will fall into place eventually. I do believe that. As long as you keep working hard, and really, really want something, it'll work eventually. So I was very, very lucky to have a great start. I mostly just by, what's the word? I promoted myself on Twitter for like almost a full week, I guess. I started on September 1st. September 1st, I made all my social media accounts, and September 9, I debuted. So I had 9 days to just like advertise myself. So I think I only used Twitter at the time for advertising myself, but I did all the Twitter stuff, and through Twitter I was able to follow a lot of indie VTubers, and a lot of indie VTubers were able to follow me, and we could support each other. And at my debut I had a couple Starmates there, I had a couple of fellow VTubers, and then I even got like 1 or 2 raids on my debut stream. So I feel very, very lucky and loved to have received such a great start 2 whole years ago, if you can believe that. But through those very early connections, I kind of found everyone. Yuni and Jewel were like 2 of the like first VTubers I met, and like through them I found Aki as well, and from there the like whole friendship group kind of expanded further and further and further, and eventually we met Miki and Prof, and then eventually Hana and Yomi, and Honey. Eventually I dragged her into this. and yeah, it just kind of expanded from there. But that's a little bit my history. If you guys weren't there, I don't exactly remember. Hello, Shadester, Konkon. So yeah, that's kind of how it all started, I suppose. But I had a really strong start, and I found my friends really, really early through Twitter and through Twitch and whatnot. So yeah. Hello, Xiao Mao! It's good to see you. Don't be sorry that you're late. I'm glad that you were able to make it. Meow. But Yuni is doing good. We hit 450 points the subathon, so I'm still a little bit shocked. But we're yapping. I'm yapping about VTuber advice right now for some reason. We somehow got to this topic. But a little bit of Union history along the way as well. Gong. But yeah, so it's very easy, I think, as well, when you find that one VTuber friend to find more VTuber friends and be introduced to their friends, and then eventually the group just kind of expands. I do think I brought a lot of people in. I wasn't the first person to like talk to Hana and Yomi. I believe like Prof and Fauna were, but I started collabing lots with Hana, and so through like me and Prof, kind of we brought in Hana and Yomi into the group. I met Ducky through some other people. I think through the group in general, like through Yuni back then. And I don't know, just like just lots of people, and it kind of just expands like a little web or something, and eventually everyone just meets, and yeah, like a VTuber family tree, something like that. Cute, huh? But it's really cool. So I do think I was able to bring in a lot of people and expand the friend group. But you just kind of got to meet one person, and then from them you can meet their friends, and from them you can meet more people, and then you can bring in other people that you know, and it just kind of expands from that. So I think that's how you make friends as a streamer or so. Just find people who like similar games to you and whatnot. Most of the advice that you've gotten to stream is to just enjoy it. I definitely do agree. Like the most beginner advice I would give is do this for fun. And remember, streaming is a hobby, of course, which, I mean, maybe this is a bad time to talk about it during a subathon. But if you're gonna stream, don't do it for money. Don't do it because you want this to be your job. Generally start as a hobby, which I know you're sick of hearing that, but I do think that's like the truth. You'll grow eventually. Set your goals very humbly. My original goal was like 100 followers. I really hoped that one day I'd hit 1,000, but I thought that was like the most. I was like, one day I'll hit 1,000, and then I've peaked. I've totally peaked. But we've clearly destroyed that goal, and we're already at 2,000 followers. So thank you guys so much. YouTube as well has been crazy. We have over 1,000 subscribers. I even hit YouTube partner. We're Twitch affiliate. So set your goals very, very low. But streaming is not easy. I feel like it's a lot of luck is involved as well. Like no matter how skilled you are, you do need luck to be a streamer. And I was very lucky. I mean, I did work hard too. Like I like posted about myself on Twitter and whatnot, and followed other people and whatnot. But I was lucky that people found me through Twitter and through Twitch, and that people raided into me at my first debut, and that really introduced me to lots of people. So, you know, support other people and they'll support you back and whatnot, and then, you know, eventually your support system will grow. But yeah, definitely start for fun. This is still just a hobby for me. This is not my job. This is not like a crazy, I mean, like, this is a subathon, so I can't really say that. This is a lot of money. So thank you guys so much. All the money that I receive from Twitch and everything from the subathon, it does go right back into stream. And I'm not just saying that. VTuber stuff is expensive, artwork is expensive, games are expensive, so it's really not easy to do all this. But you guys were able to help me fund a Nintendo Switch too, which I'm so excited about. But you know, that's $500, and then one game is like $70. So oh my god. It's really expensive and hard work, but thank you guys for helping me fund my hobby and helping me buy all these wonderful games to share with you and buy so much artwork, supporting all the artists, slow forever, and having all my other assets on screen. So thank you guys for being able to support me and helping me get all the fun stuff I want to share with you guys. So yeah. But I do hope that one day this will be a job for me, but we are still pretty far away from that. But one day I know we'll do it. Okay, I know that's a really, really big goal, but I've been having so much fun streaming. All my free time goes into this, so sometimes it does feel like a job, but I do have fun all the time, so happy. But one day, I believe in us, Starmates, okay? One day this will be my job. And I'll be able to spend even more time with all of you. I'm looking forward to that future. But yeah, in general, if you want to stream, do it for fun. It's hard work. It's way more hours than you think. I spend more hours offline than I do online for like prepping things. I mean, okay, these are like some 12-hour streams, so these are pretty long, but in general, I do spend more time preparing for streams than actually streaming, so it's kind of crazy. And like I said, you do kind of need lots of luck to do well. So yeah. But whether you want to be a VTuber or if you want to be a face tuber, that's all up to you, whatever you prefer. I, of course, this is my face. I am a VTuber. I like VTubers, that's what I wanted to do. However, if you are just wanting to test the hobby, please do not spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on a model and assets if you don't know if you like streaming. I still think it's crazy. I mean, if you have the money, do what you like, have fun. But there's so many people I've seen out there that debut, like, first time ever streaming with like an original model that cost them like $1,000. And I'm like, okay, I hope it works out. But I so often see these people graduate within a few months. And it's so sad that like the artist's hard work won't be used anymore and whatnot. But you know, if you have the money, do what you like. But if you're starting, for example, me, I wanted a model so bad. But I actually started as a PNG tuber. This little fox. There was no Yuni back in the day. There was no human here. I was just a little old PNG tuber. So this fox would sit in the bottom left corner of the screen, and I would just yap. My mouth would open and close. I don't have the program set up right now, I believe, so I can't show you guys, unfortunately. But I started as a fox, if you guys remember. I believe some of you were there way back when. But I was just a fox. The main reason was that I was streaming on a laptop, and my laptop could not handle a model. But eventually I did grow to love streaming, and I was eventually able to get my PC, so oh my gosh, so professional. And then I was able to use a model in the first place. The computer could actually handle it, and also I was able to afford it, which this is a customizable model. This is still not an original model. One day, we're working towards it. We're slowly saving to 2.0 original Yuni debut. Sometime next year, hopefully, if not the year after. Shrugs, I don't know, but I really want it. Which I definitely learned that I want to stream. I want to stream for as long as I can, so original model is in my goals. But you know, I started with a customizable model, which I think there's so many options right now. The Suika model is really popular. There's a bunch of others coming out. So you can just keep your eyes on those, and they're very customizable these days. This one does have a lot of options, but these days, oh my god, they look like so insanely different from each other. So there's lots of fun things you can do with these models. So yeah, but I am very happy with my model. I kind of just want to use her forever because I'm so addicted to her. Not addicted. I'm just so in love with her. I'm in love with my face. So I am happy. So you guys can always try out a customizable model. It's a lot cheaper than a real model. But you know, do what you like, do what you do. Start with customizable, start with PNG, start with your face, start with nothing. Or, you know, buy the model, whatever you feel. But it's always best to start slow and like grow up from there. But yes, start for fun and whatnot. And yes. yapping. You done some streaming through Discord for FC members off FC. Ha! I'm bad at abbreviations. Members off and on for a bit. Definitely enjoy sharing fun. That's a great way to start as well. It's just if you have some friends, you could stream in front of them to see if you even like it and if you're able to handle it. It's a lot of yapping. But like I feel like I was kind of repeating general advice, but I guess it's my own little spin on it. A big general piece of advice for streaming that I hear is keep talking. There should be no silence on stream. You guys have probably heard that before, but it is true. I try to always talk on stream. There definitely are times when I get a little bit quiet, but I think I've gotten pretty good at it. Keep talking, even if I sometimes talk about the most random stuff, but I think I kind of have learned how to do that. You know, game audio also kind of fills in the space at times if someone's talking or whatnot. You definitely get better over the time. I think streaming has made me confident, has taught me to be more, I've become more confident through streaming. In real life situations as well, I just feel like I can talk a lot better nowadays. I've received so much confidence from doing this for 2 whole years. But you learn as you go. I definitely wasn't as yappy or as confident when I first started, but you kind of learn it over the years. But yeah, I know streaming to friends like through Discord or just like in real life is a lot different than streaming through Twitch. Twitch is complicated. If you want advice on like tech stuff, do not ask me. I cannot help you. I don't know what I'm doing half the time, which okay, that probably isn't totally true, but I definitely do struggle with the tech stuff. I'm also like, I don't know. I feel like most of the time I have figured it out myself, either through like some kind of like website Q&As, through Reddit, we love Reddit, or like through some video tutorials as well. I've been able to manage to figure out almost everything by myself. I've had a couple of friends help me with some small things, but most of the time I kind of figure it out myself. Coco. So yeah, I'm not the best for that kind of advice, but I don't know, I managed to pull off multi-streaming. I'm streaming to Twitch and YouTube right now, and it works. So I don't know, I think that was pretty amazing that I could figure that out. All the overlays and all of the alerts that pop up on screen, I managed to do that, so you know, I should have some confidence in myself. This was not easy to, you know, I have like a slideshow, I have a picture, I have a follower goal. It's a bit intimidating learning Twitch and OBS and YouTube, but you get the hang of it eventually. You just gotta learn slowly, one thing at a time. Con. Hello, Lumi. Congrats on 2 years. Thank you. Doing 2026, hopefully. You're bad at filling the silence. You learn to just be extra silly. You don't know what to say. That is true. I do get kind of silent when I like lock in games. So it definitely is okay to be silent here and there. But in general, you should be trying to yap as much as you can. Radio to TV to podcast and it remains the same. Minimize dead air. Right? That's even not just like for like gaming streams advice. It's also just advice for like you said, like radio or TV and whatnot. Just keep talking. Keep being entertaining. And I think you guys find me entertaining because you guys are still here. Love forever. Most tech support goes through Google, right? I don't know, everyone just use Google. Reddit, I don't even know. Reddit is so incredible how there's answers for literally everything. It's so often that you search a question and then like nothing is helpful, and then you search the question with the word Reddit at the end and you get the exact thing you're looking for. So I don't know what's up with that, but Reddit sure is helpful. Sounds is extra hard for PNG tubers because when you have live to do you can wiggle. I know, it definitely was very hard when I was just a fox. That's a knife. When I was a fox. I promise I didn't kill the little fox. I promise I'm still the same Yuni. Oh gosh. Now that's some crazy lore. No, I'm joking. That's not my lore. I just randomly said that. But that was actually crazy. That actually is kind of a crazy good idea for lore, isn't it? I'm not using that though, because that does not make sense whatsoever. But that's interesting. Oh man. That doesn't mean to talk over cutscenes though. Exactly. Please don't talk over game cutscenes. I still do that sometimes though. Like if I'm still talking to chat about sometimes, I'm still talking to chat about some things. Sometimes I do yap over like 1 or 2 lines of dialogue. But I try not to do too much. It just depends on the game, kind of, in the moment. Like, if it's an intense moment, like, you know, we usually probably be quiet so you can listen to the game, but in some, like, whatever matters, I do yap sometimes, or, like, Final Fantasy is maybe the, like, best, example right now. Yap, not yap, eat the popcorn. Nom nom nom. Go on. But yeah, that's kind of like some basic streamer advice you guys have probably heard before, but I want to give my own little thing. Somehow we've never talked about this. I don't really talk a lot about behind the scenes, but a lot of the advice as well is very, very situational. It depends, like, what you're streaming, or like how many viewers you have, or game situations, or it just, everything kind of is situational, so not always the easiest to say something like this, but yeah, kon. I don't know, having like a catchphrase is great. You guys probably can tell I fill the silence with kon every once in a while. Sometimes you just gotta kon and, you know, fill in the silence. You just do that sometimes. Like right now, I'm trying to figure out what to talk about next, but I don't know what to talk about, so I'm just trying to fill the space by saying absolutely nothing that makes sense and just saying kon over and over, and got any questions for me, chat? I don't know. You don't think there are many streamers that let you peek behind the curtain a bit to see how everything works? I know, normally I don't talk about it. It could be kind of a sensitive topic between, like, the relationship between streamers and their viewers, and, like, how much you share behind the scenes. Mostly I don't really hide anything, like, on purpose. It just kind of doesn't really come up in conversation that often. But I feel like sometimes I tell you guys things, but I think today I've been very transparent about, certain topics. So yeah, kon. Lots of your friends look up to Yuni. Who does Yuni look up to? Thank you. I know a lot of my friends do say that, and I'm like, what do you mean? You're awesome. I look up to you. But generally, I do look up to my friends a lot. They all really inspire me and all make me very, very happy. I feel so honored to collab with everyone, because I'm just a viewer in their chat. You know, I'm just a BB for Honey's stream, like you guys are. I'm just a floofy for Hana. But I'm happy I get to be a friend with the streamer. But other than my friends, because I also look up to them, I kind of think like Hololive or Fuamoko are kind of like my biggest inspirations, if we're talking like really high up there. But Bao, I like them a lot. They're like the streamers I watch the most outside of like my friends or like a couple other indies that I watch here on Twitch. But when it comes to YouTube, I mostly just watch Hololivers. I love Hololive a lot. I like how they focus on like the idol side of VTubers a lot. I want to do that more whenever I can. And they're just very inspirational. So I love Hololive. I love Fuamoko. I love how in character they are. I try to be in character as much as I can on stream, but clearly right now we're breaking it a tiny bit. Come on. But Fuamoko, they have no scuff. Their models never freeze. If they ever have to move around the room, they like hide their models so their models don't like, I don't know, break like this. Like Fuamoko doesn't do this. They're a lot more professional when it comes to things like that. They're always in character. They always talk about things super seriously. So there's definitely a couple things that I do that have been inspired by them. So yeah, that's I think who Yuni looks up to. Fuamoko and Hololive in general. I watch a lot of Hololive Advent. So Fuamoko, Bibu, Nerissa, and Shiorin. I watch them a lot. I've been watching Cecilia a lot lately. I really like Cecilia's song, Wind Up, I think it's called. I've been listening to that lately. And what else? Mostly them, I don't know. Mostly Hololive. Kon, I missed some chat messages. Let me scroll up. There's the whole parasocial side of it that people are concerned about, which is legit. I know. Parasocial, if you guys don't know, what is parasocial? What's the definition for that again? Parasocial is like the relationship that like a streamer and a viewer have, and the viewer thinks that their relationship with the streamer is closer than it actually is. So like a viewer thinks that like they're best friends with the streamer, and the streamer is like, you know, you're like a viewer. Like there definitely is kind of a different, like we have a different relationship, you know? Did I explain that right? Thank you, Chris. Parasocial relationship is a one-sided, non-reciprocal bond in individual forms with a media figure, such as a celebrity, or a public figure, or a streamer, which creates a sense of intimacy and connection that exists only in the individual's mind. Thank you. That's a lot better than what I said. I think I kind of got that message across. But so typically it's like a viewer who thinks they're like friends with the streamer, or thinks that they're just a lot closer to the streamer than they actually are. Something like that, which I don't think I've really had that problem. But hold on, let me finish scrolling through chat real quick. But yeah, so very social. I think Starmates are mostly chill. I feel like, I know some streamers like to say like, oh, my viewers, you guys are all my friends. I know that I say that sometimes, because at times I do feel like you guys are my friends. We spend so much time together. Look at this week. How many hours have I streamed this week? Way too many is probably the answer. I am very tired. So I do kind of consider you guys my friends, but I think you gotta remember the word friend is like a very loose term. I think even just like in real life, everyone has kind of a different definition for it. Some people think like you've had one conversation and you're friends. Some people think that you need to hang out with them at least privately once to be friends. It's a very like it's a very hard word to put a correct definition on because everyone kind of views it differently. I'm like kind of loose with it. It kind of depends, but I do kind of see you guys as my friends because I chat with you guys a lot. I recognize your names and whatnot, but you know, there is a difference between like calling you guys my friends and then like my friends that like are also streamers that I like play video games with and I talk with offline. There is definitely like a difference there, which I know that might hurt to hear, so I feel bad talking about that kind of thing, but that is the truth. But I think you guys have been chill. I really haven't had any issue. I've had like a couple. I do have, oh gosh, please don't spam my DMs. I believe I do have my DMs open on Discord because I still don't have any moderators, which is probably again a bad thing to say. I am the only mod. I'm able to take care of everything myself, so it's been fine so far. But I don't have any mods on Discord or anything like that, so if there's a problem, I just tell you guys to like DM me directly. Again, please do not spam me. Don't, you know, like, leave me alone. That sounds so mean. What the heck? But, like, don't spam me or don't, like, ask me anything too private or whatnot. But, you know, if there's any problems in the Discord, if someone's, like, spamming you or someone's, like, trying to send you, like, bad links or whatnot, like, I don't mind you guys telling me in DM and then I can, like, ban them or whatever. So I do have DMs open, but everyone's been very respectful. I've only had like a very few amount of people DM me and be like, can we play games? And I'm like, I'm sorry, I need to put like a barrier between us. I know it's really awkward and hard to say. Normally, I just kind of ignore the message, which is also maybe not the best answer. But it kind of depends like what the message is as well. But it's kind of rough, isn't it? Catching up on chat, hold on. Instructions unclear. Send streamer video of the Monty Python spam song. The what? I don't even know what that is. But leave Yuni alone. No, please watch my streams and love me, but love me respectfully and don't come to my house and kidnap or kill me. I would really appreciate that. Love me lots, okay? One day we'll have Yuni merch and you can bring Yuni into your house. Let's do it that way, okay? I'll come to you, okay? I'll come, hold on, give me 1 second. I'm gonna climb out of the monitor, okay? I'm coming in, Starmates. I'm coming into your house, okay? Please catch me. Hello, Starmates. I am in your house now. But, I don't know. I don't think we've really had any problems with parasocial. Like I said, I had a few people DM me, but in general it does kind of suck and I feel bad because there's a couple of you guys that I do I'm parasocial to a few of you and I think you know who you are, but there are a few Starmates who I feel kind of parasocial towards and I'm like, oh my god, we're friends, this is the best, I love this Starmate, but yeah. But hold on, I'm too close. Hold on, excuse me. I'm stepping all over your keyboard. I swiped your mouse off the page. If you're watching on your phone, I probably just broke your phone. So excuse me, I'll take a step back, sorry. But I am a little bit parasocial with some Starmates, but the barrier is you kind of gotta put it both ways as a viewer or as a streamer, is you do kind of gotta realize it's really unfortunate, it's really awkward to talk about, but there definitely is a barrier between viewer and streamer, and everyone kind of has to respect that, the viewer and the streamer themselves. But yeah, I do have teethies. I have teeth. I don't think I have bottom teeth, but I do have fangs. Take a good look. I got both fangs, not just one. I got two of them. But yeah, so I'm a little bit parasocial with a few of you guys, but we don't talk about that. You might know. If you are the one, you might know. But you know, you just gotta respect it both ways. And that's just kind of the way it works. I don't know. Obviously, if you're a streamer and you're a Starmate, it makes it a little bit different, but it kind of just depends. You know, it depends. I think you all kind of have the feel. You get it. Yeah, you get it. I don't know how to continue this conversation. I feel so hot, by the way, for the past, like, since you guys donated, I feel like I've been, like, blushing and sweating. I'm, like, so overwhelmed by the love you guys are giving me. I'm still so hot. I'm, like, fanning myself off. I have my fan on in my room. I should make it go faster. I don't know where the remote is. Here it is. Let's make the fan faster. I'm sure this will not go wrong. This fan is so hard to use. I don't know what's wrong with the controller. There we go. I'm a little bit flustered. We're talking about, like, some interesting topics as well, so I was a little bit flustered. But there's something else I wanted to mention just about, like, barrier between Starmate and, like, Club Prez, I guess. But like I said, you guys have all, like, respected that. If there has been problems, I either ignored your DM, or I mean, okay, sometimes I ignore DMs on accident, but, you know, I don't think there's anyone here that I've, like, accidentally not responded to. So, you know, I don't have problems with anyone. If there is a problem, I often do speak up about it and say, like, oh, hey, I'm uncomfortable with this, so can you guys please change it? And either you change it, or you get worse, and then I ban you. So, you know, but, I've really barely banned people. On Discord, I have banned, like, kind of a lot of people, just because they're, like, bots, or because they're, like, you know, those, like, fake artist spam things. But on YouTube, there's some, I don't know, YouTube's been kind of bad at times, especially when I first started multi-streaming. The YouTube chat got a little bit bad sometimes, so I've had to, like, remove some people there. But on Twitch, I've barely banned people, only from that, like, one time that I got, like, follow botted and view botted. That was really, really bad. But anyway, we've moved on from that, and now I have Siri bot, and I am safe and protected. Happy. Con. It's a ceiling fan. It's my ceiling fan. It's my upside down helicopter on the top of my ceiling. I have a helicopter. I don't know. I consider 2 a.m. to be evening still. We still have an hour left to yap. I'm gonna be streaming till 3 a.m. But that's okay. We streamed till 5 a.m. a couple days ago. My ceiling fan. Orp, 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 orp. It just keeps saying orp, orp as it spins around. What are your plans after the subathon? Whoa, Monday and Tuesday are gonna be no streams because I'm gonna sleep for probably 2 days straight. So that's my direct plans after the subathon. However, though, we do have an event next week, Wednesday. I believe Wednesday the 17th. The 17th is National Fox Day, so we will be doing, depends how tired I am, but the plan is to do a 10-hour stream, and we're gonna be playing Fox games. So, I think, hold on, let me pull up Steam. I have a little folder. We'll be finishing Spirit of the North. I have 2 new Fox games that we'll maybe try, and I also have Endling if we want to do some achievement hunting. So I guess I can tell you what the games are. But the first game is a game called Never Alone, which is a game about a girl and a fox in a winter in an Arctic situation, and I think it's like a 2D puzzle kind of situation. It's gonna be sad. I'm pretty sure that's a sad game. I also bought The First Tree, which is a Fox game that I believe someone recommended to me. I think all these games are sad. I don't know. Where are the happy fox games? So it might be a bit of a sad day, but we're gonna make it happy, okay? Because I'm a fox and I'm cute and I'm happy. So we're gonna celebrate National Fox Day on Wednesday. Happy, happy. And Nahil, thank you so much. Bye-bye. Good night. So yeah, so we're gonna do Fox Day. And then the rest of the week, I don't know what we're doing. I think at least one ASMR stream. And I don't know what. Final Fantasy, probably. And next week, I will be trying to buy my Nintendo Switch 2. So in the next week or two, we're probably going to do a Nintendo Switch week. And just do Nintendo Switch games the whole full week. Hick, again, oh my gosh. So Nintendo Switch games, but that's kind of like my current plans, is to sleep for 2 days, celebrate Fox Day, play some games, and then do like a full week of Nintendo Switch games. The Nintendo Sweek. At some point. Oh, and next week Katori-chan is coming over, and we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be continuing our Minecraft playthrough, trying to beat the Ender Dragon. So those are my direct plans. If you mean like any like bigger plans, I don't think I have anything right now. Just like spooky season and horror games in October. But yeah, so that's what's upcoming for Uni. I hope that answered your question. Gone, gone. Probably wait for Metroid Prime 4 to get my Switch 2. We've been playing so many Switch games, so I do want the Switch 2 now so we can play on a bit better quality and have some loading times be faster. And I also really want to get Legends AZ, the new Pokemon game coming next month. So I think we're gonna try to speed run Pokemon Legends Arceus. I think we're gonna try to speed run that whole game in a month. So we're gonna see how that goes, but that's kind of the plan. So that I can finish Arceus before AZ, and then we can play AZ. I don't know if I'm gonna play it on launch, but we might play it like the day after. So hopefully AZ soon. Have a good night, Xiao Mao. Bye bye. Night night. Sleep dreams. It's a really good Legends game. I want to try it. I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not, but we'll see. It's Pokemon, so I probably will like it. It's one of your favorite Pokemon games? I don't know how to feel about it. I've barely watched gameplay, so I know like nothing but the story, other than it's like, I don't know, like old Sinnoh or something like that, and like some of the characters are like, somehow related. And I know that you throw the balls, there's like big Pokemon or like whatever. So I know a little bit, but not much. I don't really know what the story's about. So I'm excited to give it a try. But one more thing. I do want to say, oh, hold on. I know Hana wasn't a big fan of it, but you know how Pokemon games are with tutorials. We'll see. I'll do my best. Story is fine, but gameplay is super fun. Okay. Our story is fine in your opinion, but the gameplay is super fun. Okay. We'll try it out. I do own the game. Someone gifted it to me via Throne. So thank you, Happy. So we will be able to try that out as soon as I can. But I do want to play that on Switch too, I think. Is that doing Pokemon Adventures in Totally Not France? Oh my gosh. But I'm excited for the new one, AZ. I think it's been lots of fun. I've been following the updates pretty closely. I think it looks really good. Technically, X and Y is like the only Pokemon game that I've never played. So that's a little unfortunate. But it's fine. I've watched like a playthrough or two, so I know at least a little bit about it. And I'm somewhat familiar with the decks. So yeah. But back to the parasocial thing. For one more moment, I do just want to say, like, I know that there is a barrier between streamer and viewer, but I do think that you don't, like, what are you doing? Paris and France with the asterisk. Oh my gosh. Silly. But oh gosh, chat. Legends EA looks so good, but you're now by the recent announcements about how I know I've seen a lot of people frustrated by the new megas and the DLC announcement, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm still looking forward to it despite all the situation that's going with it. But I love Pokemon, so I guess I'll do anything for it. But back to the thing. So parasocialism and is that parasocialism? Parasocial, I'll say. And then like streamer versus viewer. So of course there definitely is a barrier between us two, and I know it's there. I think you guys can kind of feel that it's there. Hope this conversation isn't like changing our relationship or your opinion of Uni or anything. But generally, I think that everyone has been like incredibly respectful to Yuni. There's just been a few bad Starmates, but it has been very, very few. So I feel like I've been very lucky to just have so much positivity around me. And I got a hate comment earlier in stream, and it made me laugh. So I definitely feel very comfortable. You guys make me feel safe and loved. So no worries there. It was still very funny though. But yeah, so I do think you guys are you guys behave real well. I've only had like very few DMs about like, you know, wanting to be friends with Yuni. But in general, you guys are very respectful, so like don't change what you're doing. You guys are behaving well, so I'm proud of you. And I hope that everyone that knows the barrier is there, whether you've like acknowledged it before or only subconsciously knew about it. Please don't let this conversation change anything. I still love you guys, and I still do mean it when I say that like I do see you guys as like my friends in some sort of way. And I do still love you guys, and I mean that. I mean that when I say it. Like each and every one of you, it makes me really happy. Thank you for the love forever. It makes me happy to see you guys. I'm able, especially the regulars we see around here often, I recognize your names. I've kind of gotten to know your personalities a little bit via like the way you type and whatnot. And even if you are like a little bit less of a regular, I do remember almost all the usernames. Almost. I remember most of you guys. I do my best to try to remember each and every person's name because you guys took the time out of your day to watch Yuni, to watch this fox. So I want to be able to remember everyone who likes to watch me and support me. So I try to support everyone and I'll try to remember their names. And of course, I remember you, Chris. Love forever. Chris isn't our friend group. Chris is Chef Honey's bestie, I believe, what they like to call each other. So I know Honey and Chris have collabed a lot in the past as well. Hello. Sasuga Yuni. But yeah, I do remember most people in the chat, and I kind of remember around the time you guys joined as well. Sometimes I remember the exact stream you guys joined, which is kind of funny. But I do my best to remember all my Starmates as I can, and I do think that each and every one of you is special. Whether you send me a Yuni love emote, whether you spam a Yuni comfy, whether you say love forever, or you say like good night in a certain way, you say good morning in a special way. I do recognize your guys' little typing habits, and I like learning that sort of stuff about you guys. So I do think my Starmates are just very, very special to me. So you guys do make me feel a lot less lonely in life, and I'm really happy I'm able to have such a strong support system behind me no matter what I do. So thank you guys for supporting Yuni and the Astronomy Club. I do appreciate it lots and lots. So thank you for the love and the headbats and everything. It's too awesome. But yeah, but whether even though there is this barrier between us, I do think that it is a very a thin, clear barrier, you might see. It's more of a window. I am behind your monitor. I am in there. I am in your monitor. Trust. Just for you. I am right here for you guys, and I do really mean that. But I love you guys, and thunk thunk. Yeah, I'm tapping on the monitor. I'm breaking through. Let me in. I do love you guys so much, and I do appreciate everything you do for me, whether it's donating or chatting or even just lurking and being a number in the statistics or whatnot. But I do notice I do scroll through the people who are in my chat. So if you are a lurker, there's a good chance that I know your name because I kind of stalk my lurkers. So even if you're too shy or just don't want to like redeem anything, I do notice when you guys show up, and I do know a couple of my lurkers' names, even though they probably don't know that I do, but I do stalk it. I do look at it every couple days. Or like honestly, maybe even like once a stream, I kind of look at who's in here, either through Mix It Up or through like the Twitch what's it called? The Twitch users in chat button. Ha 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 ha, I stalk you. I love my lurkers. Thank you for being here. So I really do love you guys, and I do appreciate everything you do for me. I'm gonna do my best to keep growing and keep improving. I want to be even more entertaining. I want to be more entertaining for you guys. I want to make you guys smile even bigger. I want to make you guys laugh even more. And so I hope I'm able to achieve all of that. So thank you guys. Happy. Hello, Frodo. Orp, 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 orp. So silly. But I do love my lurkers. So whether you chat or lurk, I totally understand. I am extremely bad at chatting other people's chats. I often just kind of redeem like hello or like daily reward and then I say like love forever or something. Love forever is such a good word or good phrase. I'm happy people have been picking up on that. I know other people have been using that as well, but love forever is love forever, you know? Thank you for headbats. But yeah, so I know that there is a barrier in between us, but please know it is made of glass or something. So I definitely hear you guys, and by hear I mean I read your chat messages, I suppose. I see you lurking. I do notice you guys, and you guys are able to hear my voice and hear me yapping. So despite that, there is like, you know, there is something in between us. I do love you guys, and I do appreciate each and every one of my Starmates, and I'm happy that all of you are here and decided to spend your precious time with this fox. So gone, live forever. That's kind of how I wanted to end that. I hope that made sense. And once again, I hope this doesn't change our relationship at all. But, it's good to always to know, just like, you know, respect boundaries. Like I said, if there is a problem, I do correct you guys. I think for the most part, I'm pretty confident in being like, hey, stop doing that. I don't like it. So yeah. But yeah, I did get a hate comment earlier. I mentioned it earlier. Normally, I don't like talking about it because it's like, you know, it's a hate comment. It's like awkward. You shouldn't bring it up. Or the person who says the mean thing just wants attention. But I found it funny. I laughed for like, I don't even know, like 2 minutes straight or something. But you guys know Uma Musume? It's the like really trendy horse game and horse anime that's going around right now. They're horses, they're horse girls, they do races, whoever wins gets to be an idol. You know that stuff. And my favorite horse is Special Week. She's also the main character. Yes, all the horses are based off of real life race horses, so they have kind of quirky names. So yes, Uma! So Special Week Special Week the horse showed up in my YouTube chat and she said hi, but I was talking to you guys. I was talking to like Twitch, or just I was yapping about something, and so I saw in the corner of my eye that Special Week said hi, so I was trying to finish up my conversation so I could be like, oh my gosh, Special Week the horse is in my chat. I love you, Special Week. But before I could say anything about Uma Musume, Special Week sends a second message, and the second message says, your stream sucks. No capitalization, no punctuation, just your stream sucks. And that made me laugh like a minute or two straight. And I think it's really funny. Normally I just delete it and don't bring it up. But I was so excited to like change the topic of the conversation to talk about Uma Musume and like say hello to the Special Week lover. Because, you know, if your name is Special Week, you probably like the horse. But I don't know if that message made me laugh. So I just like, you can't ban people on YouTube. So hello, Special Week. Are you still watching? I think you still can if you want. But instead of banning people, you hide user on this channel, which I believe the only thing that does is prevents them from chatting in chat. I think that's the only thing that does, but I could be wrong. So I just did hide user in the chat, and it like just deleted their messages so you guys can't read them anymore. But I don't know what it is, but I found that message to be so funny. I was so excited to talk about Uma Musume, and then Special Week says she hates me. So I found that really funny. I took a snapshot of that. I might tweet that out later. I don't know. Can I get a hit tweet? Special Week. I have no idea what that was about. But oh my gosh, Clara! Hello, how are you? It's so good to see you. I really want to collab with Clara too. This is another one of my streamer friends who I really want to get to know better, and I'll collab with her hopefully soon. We're trying to figure out what game to play. But back to that discussion about how it's hard to come up with what games to play. I don't know. There's been lots of popular like 4-player like streamer games recently. I feel like they're all horror games. All the trendy games are horror games. Like content warning and Repo. I guess Peak isn't exactly a horror game, but you know what I mean. All these, like, they're all like 4-player streamer games or something like that. And oh my gosh, hi Clara! I did not see that message. Sorry. I've been yapping too much. Quick question: are you doing anything Saturday night? I wanted to ask if you want to do that collab. Let me check. Let me check my schedule. Hold on. Let me pull it up. That's the wrong. Did you guys know? I use PowerPoint to edit almost everything. So how do I make my schedule every week? I use a PowerPoint. So let me open PowerPoint. Next week, Ooh, I messed up my own schedule next week, I think. Hold on, please hold, please pause. Because I use PowerPoint for everything. That's how I made this Subathon image. That's how I make my schedule. This is what my schedules look like. I do this in PowerPoint. I need a calendar. What day is the Saturday? You said Saturday, right? Clara, I love you so much. Saturday the 20th. I am free that day. I don't know what I did to my schedule, but I wrote the wrong dates. Cause I'm doing yeah. Hold on, my chat's broken. Let me scroll down. But yes, Clara, love forever. I am free on Saturday the 20th. If you want to do a collab, Uni is open. I can't believe I messed up my own schedule. It's actually really great you invited me to a collab. Yes, I am free to game with you. Happy. What time? Can you do 8 p.m. or 9 p.m.? I'm Eastern time zone. I don't know what time zone you're in, actually. I'm ET time. We can figure out the game later. Okay, we'll DM. But I normally stream at 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. ET. 9 p.m. ET is good. Okay, happy. I'm a DM you 9 p.m. so I can remember. I've never organized a collab like this before. Oh my gosh, in Twitch chat live. You guys are watching this happen. But yes, 9 p.m. ET works. Was about to DM you. Happy, thank you, Clara. I can't wait. We'll figure out what game to play. I have no idea. But yeah, this was faster. Thank you. That's so funny. I've never organized a collab like this. What the heck? I was just talking earlier about like, oh, this is how you should like schedule a collab. Here's some advice. Sounds fun. Thanks, cutie. Thank you, Clara. Love forever. I'm looking forward to it. Let's have lots of fun together. Okay. Love forever. Let me also text you the day so I remember. Don't mind me using our DMs as like a little bit of a note section. I also spelled Saturday and September wrong. Ignore that. But I'll love forever. I'm looking forward to it. What was I yapping about? I was yapping about a hate comment I got that special week from Uma Musume gave me. But to finish up the Uma Musume thing, normally I don't like to talk about hate comments, or like I just ignore them or like delete them so you guys don't see it, and so the person doesn't get the attention they want. But I don't know. I thought it was funny, so I had to share and tell you guys about it. I will probably make a tweet about that comment later because it's really funny to me. Normally, I don't really laugh this hard either at hate comments. I go like, oh, that wasn't very nice, but okay, I guess. Deleted. But this time it did make me laugh. Amazing! Amazing! Happy! But yes, PowerPoint Master Uni. That is in fact my title. I do PowerPoints for, if you've ever seen Uni edit an image, it has most likely been through PowerPoint. It's kind of insane, but I don't know. I've never really used too many photo programs or like image editing programs. I haven't used too many in the past. I've always used PowerPoint because I'm comfortable with it and I'm kind of used to the technical side of things over there. If you can even call PowerPoint technical, but I think you kind of can. So I just got used to PowerPoint, and PowerPoint opens up a lot faster than other programs. Like PowerPoint, you click it, it opens. If you want to open Photoshop, that takes like a minute. So I don't know. It's just faster for me and it's easier to save things. Also, sometimes if you can't save an image, I just copy paste it into PowerPoint and then save it from there. Or if I need like a white background, I put it in PowerPoint and save it. I love my PowerPoint. Happy. Cone, 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 cone. Hold on, I'm catching up on chat. I'm so slow today. I'm so slow today. Con, 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 con. I know I spelled Saturday right, I just didn't capitalize it, but I spelled September, Spetember. I guess like special week, thinking about her still. But thank you again, Claire. I love forever. I'm so excited to collab with you. But great timing. Let's go back to that conversation because we weren't quite finished there, were we? I've talked a little bit about how to organize a collab, I guess. Did I tell you guys that? Sure. But choosing a game, I think choosing a game can be kind of complicated with friends, but I don't know. I feel like eventually you just kind of find a game and it works out perfectly. But like I said, there's a lot of streamer games that are popular these days, but there's somehow all 4-player horror games, or like horror adjacent somehow, with like Peak being like the newest like big game. But I find this very interesting. I feel like it's kind of rare that like a 2-player game gets popular. I know that It Takes Two was really popular back when it came out, and there's been a new one, Split Fiction, which I've been playing Split Fiction with Katori-chan. We haven't played it in a couple of months, but we're gonna get back to it at some point. But somehow I feel like Split Fiction didn't really take off. I know a lot of people played it, but I personally, I didn't see a lot of people stream it. So I don't know why. I think just it could be that like I just didn't watch the correct streamers like who did play it, but I don't know. I think it may be because it's so story heavy, and that's kind of a big difference. There's not a lot of like duo games for just 2 people that are kind of like you play it once, you can put it down without like interrupting the story or whatnot. Something like that, I suppose. So if you're a game developer, make Yuni a duet game. Make Yuni a game for 2 players. I have a lot of multiplayer games though, but like I said, there's things that are like, even Phasmophobia is is that 4-player? I believe it is. So many 4-player things, and then after 4-player games, even like Played Up and Overcooked is up to 4, I believe. Then you just have like big group games like Golf with Your Friends and Pico Park, Among Us, Death Note, Killer Within, so like group events. But I feel like it can be particularly hard to do a duet game. I don't know why that is, which of course you can play some of those 4-player games with only 2 people, but often I feel like you're put at like a really bad disadvantage that makes it a little bit frustrating to play the 4-player games with less players. Some games, like even like Uno, I think Uno you can't even play with less than 4 players because you end up having like AI, or like, is AI the right word? Computer players. You have computer players like playing with you, which isn't exactly as fun. So I don't know. It's just sometimes hard to find exactly a 2-player game. If you want a 2-player game, you have to play like a story-based game, which isn't terrible, but it just kind of always depends. Or like CPU player bots. But we'll see. I'm excited to play with Clara. Go check her out. We love Clara over here. Oh my gosh. Fun. Hello! Clara is definitely a VTuber that I look up to a lot, so, Kon. I'm very excited to be able to play with her soon! But I don't know what game! No! No! I'm nervous! I'm excited to play with you, though! But I don't know what to play. I'm trying to scroll through my games, but, we'll have to see. I'm not so sure. I know Clara likes to play lots of what's the word? Like cozy games and stuff like that. But somehow I feel like I don't know any like cozy multiplayer games right now. I'll figure out when time gets closer. Yes. I'll make sure to DM you. I'm exhausted, so not tonight. It's 2 a.m. for uni. But we'll definitely text over the next couple of days to decide the collab. But I'll hit you up. We'll talk privately about all that. But I don't know. I'm just really excited. We've been trying to collab together for like a very long time. I know I've invited Clara to like a couple collabs, but it never worked with her schedule. So that often can happen as well with collab planning, is that sometimes the world, sometimes scheduling just doesn't want it to happen. But I think it's finally working out, so I'm excited. I know it's way past midnight. I know I need to go to bed, but we've streamed for 11 hours and 25 minutes, so we have just about half an hour left. But oh my god, Starmates! I've been able to successfully yap for the past hour, so I feel pretty good about that. We've been trying to reach you about your collab's extended warranty. Exactly. But I like doing collabs, they're fun. Choosing a game can be kind of frustrating at times. Well, I wouldn't even say frustrating. I feel like I haven't struggled too much with it. So far I've been pretty successful with doing like duet collabs or bigger collabs, but I don't know. It just kind of depends. Most of the time, you end up just DMing the person and you just kind of talk in private a bit about which games you want to play, which games you already own, or seeing if there's any games on sale that you want to try buying that are new and want to try out for the first time. But there's lots of fun stuff out there, so When you're friends with someone, it's definitely a lot easier because you already know what games they like or what games they have. I like stalking my friends' Steam profiles as well. I know some people have their Steam games private and it makes me angry. Let me stalk you. What games have you played? But I like looking at what everybody owns. But yeah, Steam stalking is fun. I like stalking. I'm very much... I think I might admit it. I'm a bit of a stalker. I like to stalk my friends, whether it's like their Steam pages, which is like I have private access to because I'm their friend, or even just social media posts. I like to scroll all the way down and see where they began, and I like to see how they all grew. And I like watching like early TikToks. I feel like Instagram is an interesting place to scroll through to see what people post. But I do like stalking, even when it comes to like my IRL friends who aren't streamers. I like to stalk their social media pages. Even some people that I'm only like loosely friends with. Again, the word friend is very like open to interpretation, but I like stalking people, and I like learning about my friends. Maybe they want to hide the spicy stuff. Ooh, that is true. I'm very say-so, so I wouldn't know about that, but that is true. Oh, Claire is hiding. We did reach the goal, the subathon goal for playing Nekopara, which I do own every single Nekopara game because they were on sale one day, so I bought them all. And but Nekopara is gonna be a really say-so stream, right? Nothing bad's gonna happen. I keep joking about that, but maybe I should actually put a warning out. The Nekopara is not say-so. That has been a joke. The game is kind of sus. I do have the Steam version, and obviously I'm a say-so girly, so I do not own the DLC that makes it really inappropriate. I bought all the games. I knew Nekopara had like a name for itself, that it was kind of sussy or kind of inappropriate at times, but I never thought it was that bad. So I saw all the games on sale, so I'm like, perfect, let me buy it. And then I found out it actually was kind of as bad, or it was bad. It was worse than I thought. So now I own all of that, but I'm still excited to play Volume 1 with you guys. I think it'll be fun. I'll have something open for like being able to censor stuff if it gets really bad. But I've seen like multiple people stream. I've seen people stream this game before, so I think it will be okay. I know Fuamoko have even played it. So Volume 1 is fine probably. It gets worse. I know like a tiny bit about what happens in Volume 1. I'm like, I'm a little bit spoiled, just a little bit. I think I kind of know what happens. This is fine, everything is fine. But how much worse does it get? I know that Nekopara also has an anime. That's what made me think that it must have been innocent. But is the anime also innocent, or is the anime like super sus? I have no idea. But I love the Nekopara girls. I know like almost nothing about them, but Chocola and Vanilla, they're super cuties, and I really like them. Chocola is my favorite, despite what Yuni looks like. But I don't know, Chocola is like the energetic one, which I like the energetic ones more than the calm ones. despite me being blue and having the white hair like a Vanilla. But I'll have my cat ears on. I'll put on my cat tail as well, and then we can stream it, and it'll be lots of fun together. Anyways, fairly innocent from what you've seen. I want to watch it though. But so yes. We will be having a Nekopara stream eventually. I'm gonna have to like prep kind of for the what's the word? Prep for the sus bits, but I think it's gonna be fun. So thank you guys for helping me hit the subathon goal, and thank you again for 450 points. I feel so overwhelmed looking at that number. I'm like, I can't look at the screen. 450 is insane. Thank you guys. Oh my gosh, proud of Yuni. Thank you. I'm proud of myself, and I'm proud of my Starmates. Thank you for helping me get here. Your 12-hour stream to subathon was great, good energy the entire time. Thank you. You guys are complimenting me too much. It makes me so overwhelmed. But I had lots of fun too. I wanted to do more activities. Like yesterday, we were supposed to do ASMR. Oh, I guess we could have done that today. But whatever. The yapping's been fun. But we ended up playing a lot of Final Fantasy, and then Peak peak ended up being a lot longer than I thought it would be. So, but it was a lot of fun. I really liked what we did in Final Fantasy. We did all the Alexander raids, so that was like perfect timing. Then I had dinner break, and then we did the peak collab, and then today I did a little bit more Final Fantasy, which was honestly more yapping than gameplay. I don't know what happened, but we got like, well, actually, I was about to say we got through like nothing, but I think you guys said that we almost finished the first patch of quests, so that's like 1/3, I think, 1/3 or so of the content for story. Well, maybe not like every single quest listed out 1/3, but the first patch at least was done almost. And then today we had Keep Talking Nobody Explodes, which is a lot of fun. I picked up the papers from the floor, but I still gotta organize them. They're still like upside down and backwards and not in order. But that was a really fun collab. I love doing hand cams. So if you guys have any other ideas for more hand cam streams in the future, please let me know. I want to do more for you guys. And then I had dinner break, which I had to like make food and eat in like 15 minutes. But then we ended up being late for the golf collab by like way long anyway, because we were having tech problems. So that's okay. I gotta take my time a bit more with eating. And then we did Golf Friends, and now we've been yapping. So I've been having lots of fun with these 12-hour streams. They are exhausting though. I know on Thursday we did 8 hours, and then today 12 hours, and I can definitely feel it. I think my voice is getting rough again, and I'm getting so eepy. We still have half an hour left, but I'm fine to keep yapping. I'm having fun. Yuni worked so hard for this. Thank you! For Final Fantasy, I was one more quest away till the end of the patch, but the next quest has pretty long dialogue. I wish we were able to do it, but we were pretty good. 73.2%. Thank you. I like seeing the percentages. I think it's pretty fun. That's kind of a lot still to go, though, isn't it? Like 30%. Wow. Excited. I've been having so much fun with Final Fantasy. Thank you guys for supporting me through that. I know the Astronomy Club has grown a lot since we started Final Fantasy as well. I'm sure you guys have noticed. But I appreciate all of you joining me for the journey, or even being a new Starmate and entering the Astronomy Club. I appreciate all of you. But I generally have been having so much fun. It's a game I've always wanted to try. I remember back in like high school, so I was gonna say way back when, but I guess it wasn't that far away. Well, it kind of was. But anyway, back in high school, it feels long ago because like it was like pre-COVID, I guess. Back in high school, I asked Yuni Mama and Yuni Papa, I'm like, can I play this game? It's a monthly subscription. And they were like, no, that's insane. Why are you paying a monthly subscription for a game? And because I was a child, I said, yes, mother, yes, father, I totally understand. Goodbye. So I never really thought about it again. But when I started streaming, I was like, I want to try it. It's worth it to buy it because, you know, it's like a streamer expense. It's you guys support me enough, so yeah, so streamer expense, I'm able to buy the game eventually. And then I found out that the free trial is like way better than what it used to be, even though I actually don't remember what it used to be. I think it was maybe only like 1 month free or something, but now you can do free trial basically forever, unlimited time. So happy about that. And I've been enjoying my time so much doing Final Fantasy. I've had a lot of friends encourage me to try it too, and I've always wanted to. I felt a little bit overwhelmed by it at first because, oh my god, is the game big? But I've been having so much fun, so definitely lots more Final Fantasy in the future. I've been enjoying it so much. Happy. But yeah, I don't know. I'm a happy Fonks. But I really do like doing these 12-hour streams. They're very exhausting. We did do 10-hour streams instead for the 2,000 followers celebration, and I think 10 hours is a lot more doable. I do not understand why, but somehow 2 hours really makes a big difference. So I think we will be doing more like 10-hour streams in the future as well, because it's just a little bit easier on Uni. Like for example, for National Fox Day, normally I would just do 12 hours, but I've learned that 10 hours is a lot better, and 10 is still a very nice number, I think, to put on like a schedule and whatnot. So I think 10-hour streams are for more in the future. For like big events like this, I'll still do 12 hours, because it's fun to say like, you know, it's technically a 24-hour stream, just with like a big break in between. It's one 12-hour stream on each day and whatnot. But yeah, so 12 hours will definitely be for these big events. But I think 10-hour streams for like smaller events will be a lot more doable for Uni. I cannot explain, it just really helps. Having those 2 extra hours either before or after stream is a lot nicer. So yes, Kon. But yeah, you guys technically got a 24-hour stream, huh? I had lots of fun too. This whole week in general, I feel like was one of my strongest schedules. I really enjoyed everything that we did. You don't have the energy for a full 24-hour stream. I want to do it eventually. I want to do it like for real, with no sleep in between. Because I know some streamers do it with sleeping in between, which, you know, maybe for you it counts, but for Yuni, I don't think it counts. I think you should do no sleep for 24 hours. Because at that point, I've basically already done multiple 24-hour streams, but I just slept for like 12 hours in between and like, you know, did self-care. Because that's kind of what I do. You know, I stream from 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. Then I kind of stay up for an hour or two, like watching my other friends stream. And then I go to bed for like probably over 8 hours. I wake up, I eat something, I set up stream, and then we stream for another 12 hours. So you can kind of already consider what I do 24 hours, just with like a big break in between. And also, I don't really like the idea of leaving my stream on for 8 hours or more while I sleep unattended. I'm not even sure if would the computer stay on or would it like enter a sleep mode, because the mouse will not be moving but the stream will still be on. So I don't even know what the computer will do when you're doing the like just sleeping category and just like sleeping on stream. And then also I cannot like read the chat for 8 hours. So I don't know. I'm not really comfortable with leaving my stream on while I sleep. You can set your computer not fall asleep. Okay, well there's that, but still, you know, I just don't like the idea of leaving it unoccupied for so long. So if I do a I keep saying 12. If I do a 24-hour stream, it'll be with no sleep. Because I think that's what a true 24-hour stream should be. But yeah, but one day, for all the ways my subathon have been working in the past, either we've done like a 1-day subathon or we do I think I've done like a 1-month subathon, I think my first ever subathon was for like the full month. It was the bitathon for all of December, I think, is what we did back when I was a fox. But the way my subathons work nowadays is we do no timer, but the goals only are achievable from Monday to Sunday. So we do a full 7 days of streaming, and the subathon goals work the full week. So just a 7-day subathon, no timer, no nothing. And that's what I've been doing. It's been working really well for me. I know Honey stole my idea, which I gave her permission, and she did ask, which was very nice. But so the Honey's also done that, which is doing the full week for subathon goals, which I think is a lot easier than having to deal with the timer. And also I don't know. One day I really want to do like a real subathon with a real timer, because I think it's really fun to do that. I love watching my friends do them. But I don't like the idea of sleeping on stream. It makes me kind of nervous. And also just, you know, having time throughout the day, it kind of gets a bit rough. But yeah, but I know people do different, they do subathons in different ways. I know some people like pause the subathon when they're not streaming, which is definitely a way to do it, but I don't know, that's not the way I like to do it. It's not my preferred method. I think you should either do a subathon with a timer and then never pause it, just like, well maybe, I don't know, some people pause it when they sleep or not, which I think that's okay, but either I like the way I do subathons, which is just like I set the time zone, either whether it be like a week or a day or something, and then the subathons only work for that whole the time period I set, or you should do a timer and you have to stream the whole time and never stop. Because otherwise, I don't know, I feel like at that point you're just streaming, but like with subathon goals. So yeah, but that's what I prefer. I think it's more fun to watch it that way as well. But timers can be a bit anxiety-inducing, both with the expectation of going the whole duration, but also like the fear of people not donating to raise the timer, which can feel really stinky. I know, but I think it's kind of fun. I think it's kind of fun watching the timer tick down, and then someone donates and you go, oh no, I can't end, or oh yeah, don't end. I like the idea. I don't know. I think it's kind of I think it's just kind of cool, like watching the timer tick down, knowing you have a limited amount of time left. But if I ever do that, that'll be way in the future. But I do one day I want to do a timer subathon, and I'll do my best. It depends on like, I don't know, how job stuff is and whatnot in the future. But I want to do it so that I stream the whole time. So like, you know, I don't break during the day. I don't just like stream my normal 4 hours or whatnot. I want it to be the whole entire time. So that's how I want to do it one day in the future. But I don't know. I just don't think I'm ready for something like that. But one day we'll have fun with it. I need to drink something. Yapping too much. It's Undertale's 10th anniversary today. Really? I could have sworn the anniversary was like 2 months ago. But that's so cool. Undertale was one of the first games we ever played on stream that like wasn't Genshin Impact, which is kind of crazy. And we need to play Deltarune again. We still haven't done chapter 4, so chapter 4 is upcoming. We'll do that eventually as well. The anniversary initial demo released like a while ago. Oh, okay. That's so cool though. I don't know. I really like celebrating things. So even celebrating like game releases and whatnot, I think that's always fun. 10 years since the full game release. That's so crazy. Man, 10 whole years. I know that game was like crazy popular when I was a lot younger. As well, and I was like a little bit into it. I think I did play a tiny bit too, but I don't know. I never finished it. I never like fully got into all the lore and crazy stuff. But now I'm really into it again. I'm doing Deltarune. So excited for chapter 4. Con. What was I on about? What was I just on about? Oh wait, the subathon stuff. But I don't know. I think for the future we're gonna continue doing like the week-long subathons because I just enjoy them. I like having a full week of celebrations. I like the idea that like every stream is an event. It's not a stream. It's not just like me playing a game. It's an event. It's a fun moment of time. So I like celebrating for a full week and being able to yap about all that fun stuff. But currently we've been doing 2 subathons a year with my birthday and then with my streaming anniversary, and I do like that. I like how we do that twice a year. It's very well like spaced apart in like February and September. I feel like we got a good amount of time in between them as well. But thank you guys for all the support again. I appreciate it. Like I said, for my birthday we got like around 300 points. I think it was 305 or something. I'll have to go check the exact number. But we got 450 points, which is absolutely insane. I got it. Hold on. Hick. Hick. That was a very moving one. I saw my whole body move. Oh, hold on. I didn't even refresh my chat. Oh no, we're still good. I did refresh it. I forgot. I'm okay. Let me save this. And close this. And I wanted to... Oh no, I closed it. I wanted to open something earlier. I know, we were talking about... someone was suggesting a game earlier, but I forgot to look it up. But I think I think they put it in the Discord server, so I'll take a look at it later. It was a very big hic. It was! I keep hiccuping. I don't even know from what exactly. Cone. Anonya! I forgot again. What were we talking about? It's too late. It's like 2:30. I can't process. Oh god, what is my chair doing? Biggest squeakies. I'm trying to pull myself closer to you guys. Oh yeah, right, subathon things. I don't know what I was on about, but yeah, subathons, fun times. Thank you guys. Next topic. If you have any other questions about VTubing or behind the scenes stuff, or like advice, I don't know, give me your questions now as we're wrapping up stream in the next like 15 minutes or so. Maybe next half an hour. I don't know. I'm yapping. I feel good. Oh man. Hick. That wasn't a hick. I just said the word. I said the word hick because the word, I don't know, silly. You have many questions, you cannot think of any of them. That's okay. Silly. I am silly. I'm not silly because I'm not a seal, but I am a pretty silly fox. Unhick. Unhick is a good one. Oh my gosh. Bow, bow. I haven't missed this time. We deserve the rest. It was a good week. It really was. We still have 15 minutes to yap those. I don't mind yapping more. I talked to you guys about collabs. Any more collab themed questions? We have that. Talked about like viewers situation stuff, hate comments, I suppose we kind of briefly discussed. I mean, I can talk a little bit about like how I schedule myself around streams. Did you do anything different this subathon over previous subathons that worked well? Honestly, I don't know. That's actually kind of crazy. I mean, I feel like talking about like my first ever subathons, I used to call them bitathons just because I don't know why exactly. I think it just kind of worked better at the time to do bitathons with how I did the points back then or something. So I don't know. I mean, that was back when I was like a PNG tuber. And then when I was and then I think I did subathons whenever I became a human or something like that. But the most recent one was my birthday, and then was my 1 year Yuniversary, were the two of the most previous ones. But I think I did something very similar. It was like five days of like fun streams, and then the weekend was 12-hour streams. So I don't know. I think I've just been doing the same system and it's been working. I really can't think. Let me pull up the schedule from last subathon. I can do that. I'll be real, I've been kind of unorganized. All of the like everything that I've been planning for this subathon, I've just been putting in the PowerPoint file that I have for birthday week. So every time I want to do something related to the subathon, I have to open the file that's called Yuni birthday week. So that's fantastic. But where's my schedule? What did we do last time? Well, I don't know. I think the formula really hasn't failed. It's been working well. It was my birthday, so I guess birthday versus anniversary is a little bit different. We ended up not doing ASMR this time. For my birthday, we did Valentine's Day ASMR, so we had like 2 celebrations, Valentine's Day and my birthday. We did karaoke. Oh, that's true. We did only one 12-hour stream on Sunday, and we did karaoke on Saturday. I was supposed to do karaoke on Tuesday for you guys. I accidentally showed you guys a thumbnail when I was supposed to delete it. I still feel kind of embarrassed about that, but I was waiting on someone. I don't want to call anyone out, and if you are listening, it's totally okay. I don't blame you. But I wanted to do something special at the end of stream, but I didn't have the file for it, so I wasn't able to do it. And because I didn't have the special ending song thing, I didn't want to do it because I kind of planned it a little bit last minute, the karaoke, and I didn't do a lot of practice because I've just been waiting on this to receive this file so I could like properly edit it. I'm trying to be as big as possible because I'm not trying to throw shade or anything. It's totally understandable. I should have like asked for the file like a few weeks ago. But I didn't receive something in time, so unfortunately I decided to cancel the karaoke stream. So I'm sorry about that, Starmates, but I will be trying to do karaoke soon. I know I've been promising you guys that, but it'll come soon. I like Zero's message of light stick ? But we did karaoke on Saturday and 12-hour stream on Sunday last time. But I don't know. That is a really great question, but I don't think I've changed the formula for a while. I can check last year's subathon and see how that went. 1 year Yuniversary. No, I don't know. Last year we did like the same thing, like just fun games and stuff Monday to Friday. Friday was an Among Us collab. I don't remember that right now on the top of my head. And then we did 12 hours on Saturday and Sunday. So, I don't know. I really don't know what went different. I think that's a subathon. We didn't hit too many goals, which is totally okay. Still love forever and whatnot. But I think we only hit like, well, not only. I feel like even just hitting 1 point is still like so much support. Just like the fact that you guys want to support me like that is crazy. I think we got like 50 something points. I think it was like 50 something because I don't think we hit the 60 goal. So I think it was like around 50. And then my birthday was like around 300. And now we're at 450. So thank you guys so much. It's crazy how much we've grown. Thank you so much. I really don't know what to say still. But it's kind of crazy to see how far we've come. So yeah, kon. So unfortunately, I don't have an answer to that question. I think just the general, like, I've improved myself and I've improved the way I stream and how my stream works over the years, over the last couple months as well. So I think there's, improving myself is all I can really say. We love our club president and it shows happy. It really does. I thought I saw a bug, but I think it was a shadow. I think I'm safe. I'm safe, Starmates. No worries. But like my heart stopped for a second though. I was like, bug? No, shadow. But yeah, I don't know. I think I've like, has my stream quality improved? Like, not necessarily like direct quality, but I feel like my assets on screen are definitely a lot nicer these days. I've learned how to use OBS better. My mic settings are still not any better. You guys can still hear me cut out every couple words where I get too high pitched. I get too high pitched and you can't hear me talk or something like that. Even though I think for some reason that time it didn't cut me off, so I don't know what's going on. But I've gotten a bit better at VTube Studio and everything. So I think just, you know, improving myself and my knowledge on streamability is, I think that's just the biggest thing I can say is, what improved. I got better at yapping, even though I had kind of like a small, what's the funny trendy word? I had a small crash out. I had a small crash out the other day that I'm like, I don't talk on stream like I used to. I lost my yapping abilities. I can't do this anymore. All I talk about are boring things. I'm so bored. So I literally did have a crash out. I had a crash out a couple of days ago. But then, like, earlier today, I don't know, you guys were complimenting me, telling me that I yap good. You guys were telling me that I'm confident. So now I'm kind of feeling myself. And I'm kind of feeling like I'm the best. I don't know. But I did have kind of a crash out because I'm like, man, you know, and some streams are just kind of hit or miss. Some streams, as just a streamer in general, not like any streamer, you know, some streams do better, some streams do worse, whether that's like directly like viewership or even just what you personally think your own actions were. Sometimes I think that I yapped really good. Sometimes I think that, oh man, I talked about like boring topics, or like I should have yapped more, there was too much quietness in stream. So sometimes, you know, streams can be better than others. Hold on, I need to fix myself. One sec. Let's see if that's any better. So, you know, it just kind of depends on the stream. It depends on the day, what else is affecting you, how tired you are, the game, depends on the chat as well. You guys also, I said earlier about how I like, match the energy of the room. You kind of match the energy of chat, even though it's like a back and forth, right? Like chat matches your energy, but then you match the chat's energy, and it's kind of like a back and forth circle system. So, yeah. I forgot what I was talking about again. But yeah, my crash out. So I don't know. I had a crash out a couple days ago. I forgot what stream it was, but there was one stream where I'm like, man, I wasn't that happy with how stream went. I feel like I could have talked better. I should have responded to your guys' chat messages nicer. So I was feeling kind of negative. But I don't know. Today you guys kind of brought back a lot of my confidence, so thank you. I think that just sometimes you have off days. But I don't know, you guys don't really seem to notice at all, so maybe I'm just overthinking things, which is definitely a bad habit of mine. I very much overthink in my life. Even when I'm just talking to friends, I'm like, man, I shouldn't have said that. That maybe was misinterpreted. Or like, oh, that joke wasn't funny. My friends didn't laugh. I shouldn't have made that joke. Or like, oh, I said something weird. Or I don't know, just some random examples, I suppose. I get self-conscious with that as well, even though my friends probably don't even remember that conversation, but I'm just so much of an overthinker. I like never stop thinking about certain situations and whatnot. Thank you for help, Pat. Make me feel better. Thank you. So I need to get better at not overthinking so much, but I don't know. I think you guys didn't notice it, I suppose. I literally did forget what stream it was, but I think it was this week. I was a little bit unhappy with how my actions on stream were, just because I wasn't as like happy or yappy as normal. But I don't know. I do think I did kind of good today, so maybe I should feel myself. Maybe I should be proud of myself and confident. I don't really know. It just kind of depends on the feel, on the mood, on the day and whatnot. I need a drink again. My throat. Oh no. I'm gonna lose my voice tomorrow probably. Ah, good appy juice. Make me feel better. Be proud and confident, Yun. Thank you. I do appreciate your kind words. But, you know, you just improve yourself a little bit at a time. That's what I keep saying, I think, recently, is I'm just trying to improve myself. And that is the truth. I'm honestly, I don't know if I've really been doing anything in particular to initiate that change. I think mostly I'm just kind of looking at like, oh, let me stream and I'll improve like through experience, which I think is, you know, at this rate I've kind of learned like as much as there is. Well, that's not true. You can always learn, you can always improve yourself, right? But I don't know, just right now I don't think there's anything in particular I want to work towards to get better outside of stream. So I think I just got to keep streaming and learning as I go and whatnot, you know. And times always change and whatnot. We did talk a little bit about this. Was it today? I feel like it was a few days ago. We talked about how my stream and my chatters, you guys are very chill and you match my energy as a chill streamers, that you guys are chill too, and sometimes you guys aren't as active in chat. I kind of compared you guys to Honey Galaxy's chat, my friends, my friend Honey. Okay, pause the conversation, but don't let me forget that. I want to talk about chat. But the Ichan and Pipsuni. No, welcome in, raiders. Hello, we got the double raid. Were you guys playing together, or was this like totally random? Oh my god, a third one! Bonsai raid, thank you so much for the raid. A 3-person raid, thank you guys so much. Are the foxes working? Oh no, I think my fox alerts aren't working. Oh no. Ichan, Pipsuni, and Bonsai, thank you so much for the raids. Konnichiwa. Hello raiders, my name is Yuni. I'm a Stargazing Fox VTuber studying the stars in my astronomy club. Welcome to the stream. Today, right now I am doing some yapping as we are ending my 2-year streaming anniversary celebration. My 2-year anniversary was on Tuesday on September 9, and we've been celebrating the full week with a subathon. We hit 450 points recently, which is absolutely insane. But I've been having lots of fun. We've been playing so many games this week. We've had so many collabs, and I was having a good time celebrating with everyone. So thank you for the raid. What were you guys playing? I'm guessing that you guys all streamed together, huh? What were you guys up to? If you guys need a drink, a snack, or would like to get some rest, please go take care of yourself. But you're also welcome to stick around. Come on. Thank you all for trusting me with your communities. I'll treat them well. I'll protect them. So yes. But hello everyone, hello Bonsai, hello Mileforged, hello Sova, hello Crimson, hello Pipsuni, hello Iwari, hello Kokato, hello everyone. You're doing Drunk Overcooked too. Oh my gosh, I love Overcooked. I used to play that a lot with my friend Honey Galaxy, who I was just talking about actually. But we used to play that game like almost every week on Thursdays. But I hope you had a fun stream. I am just yapping a bit here as I do end. I am going to be ending a little bit shortly. But oh my gosh! What the heck? Tiny Tippling, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. That is so sweet of you. Thank you. Thank you so much. That is seriously so kind of you. But we are ending stream in a little bit. I will go ahead and keep yapping for a little bit longer. But this is the last day of my subathon. I did my subathon. We just did it as like a full week time period. So from Monday to Sunday, all 7 days. So thank you guys for all the support. We hit 555 points. Let's go. The final goal is at 500 points, which I don't know. Are we gonna hit it? Are we gonna hit it? We absolutely do not have to though. Please do not feel obligated to donate, but it is of course always appreciated. I really appreciate you guys helping me hit 455 points. I never know with subathons what to really aim for or how many points I'm going to get. I was secretly hoping we'd hit 100 points, because 100 points I was able to release the song that you're listening to right now. It's my first ever original background song, so my first ever BGM. So I was really secretly hoping I could hit 100 points so I could share this with you guys. But whether we hit, you know, like even just 1 point, even if we hit just 0 points, I would appreciate you guys still being here with me and watching and supporting me and whatnot. So even just if you're lurking, if you don't feel like chatting, I do appreciate even if you're just lurking. So thank you. But hello everyone, and Ichan, Crimson, and Koketo Dani, thank you so much for the follows. Welcome to the Astronomy Club. Come on. But And that's true. In my previous subathons, we did do stretch goals. With this one, I didn't like label anything as a stretch goal, but technically from like 250 points and all the way to 500, those are technically stretch goals. So, thank you guys so much for helping me hit so many goals. We hit all the way up to 450, so we are just missing one final goal, but I'm just being a bit silly here. Thank you guys so much for helping me hit so many points. I do feel so overwhelmed by the support. This is a big number. Like, this is the biggest number we've ever hit before the subathon, so thank you guys. I don't want to cry. I'm still too much in shock than wanting to cry. So thank you guys. It's been a crazy amount of support today. The literal Cash App literally donated subs today, which is kind of crazy to see. But Bonsai and Malforge, thank you also for the follows. Welcome to the Astronomy Club. Con! Next goal is 1,000. Can we get to 1,000 sub points in the next, I don't know, 2 minutes? 2 minutes! Oh gosh. But happy anniversary! Thank you for all the happy anniversary wishes. I appreciate it. It's been a crazy, crazy journey. Streaming for a total of 2 years, but I've enjoyed every single second of it. Thank you guys for sticking by my side, whether you've been following for 2 years or if you just followed a minute ago. I appreciate that you decided to hit that cute little heart button and follow me. I appreciate you for listening to me yap and for giving me all the love and support. I've been streaming for over 12 hours now, so thank you guys for everything. Happy. But yeah, literally Cash App donated subs to me and to Hana, which is kind of crazy. Which I think it was the official Cash App. I don't know though. I asked, I'm like, are you actually Mr. Cash App? And they said yes, they are Mr. Cash App. So that was kind of silly. But thank you for the lurkies, everyone. Thank you for the lurky bots. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. I have been having lots of fun. Wow, we might be doing a little bit of a raid train because I am gonna be wrapping it up kind of soon and then raiding out. But thank you guys so much. Happy. Enjoy your food, pips. Enjoy. Bye bye. Thank you guys for the head pats as well. The Tiny Template, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Astronomy Club. God, thank you for so much support. I appreciate you guys. Oh, it's really been a journey. Thank you for the hype train as well. I just noticed. Chaga, 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 ucho. But I did want to talk a little bit more about, we've been talking about like VTuber advice, kind of. I've been talking about some behind the scenes content for the past like 2 hours or so. But today was a big day. We started the day with Final Fantasy 14. Then we did a Keep Talking Nobody Explodes collab. Then I had a dinner break. I ate some yummy food. And then we played Golf with Your Friends. And now we've been yapping. So big day. We've had a big week. So thank you guys for everything. Happy. But the one, I think like one more conversation topic I want to bring up before we like wrap it up with the 2-year talk. And how did I get to my topic? Let me scroll up in the chat a little bit. Oh gosh, how did we get here in the first place? Anone. Thank you guys for hype trade. Chugga. Uchu. I scrolled up too far now. Hello, Annie. Hello. I kind of forgot how I got to the topic. I like your model. Thank you. I appreciate it. Come on. I am in my maid outfit today. Normally my outfit's a little bit different, but I am a maid. So, moi kyun and all that. It actually, that's so insane. I didn't know that like Cash App did that, but do I gotta start using Cash App? Do the subbies work? Are you guys gonna start using Cash App? That's so funny though. But we were talking about the chats. I was trying to talk about chat. I forgot how I got to that topic though. My boy Yuni. We're talking about behind the scenes content, VTuber stuff, and why did I want to bring up that topic? Hold on. We're gonna sit in silence. I'm gonna stare at you guys. Let me think. Thinking. Please hold. G. Stare. But why did but why? But why did I want to talk about that? There was a reason. What did I talk about before that? I'll just start talking and then we'll see what happens. But what I was trying to yap about was that, which is not a bad thing, so please don't take it the wrong way, but I do feel that my chat is a lot, you guys are a lot more on the chill side. You're not a very, like, chaotic, chat. I think that, Honey Galaxy, she's one of my, closest friends. A lot of my Starmates are her fans as well. They're BBs. And I feel like, our chats are very different despite us having kind of a similar, community. And my chat's a lot more chill, where I feel like we can go with the chat being a little bit quiet for a couple minutes here and there at a time, but I feel like Honey's chat moves a lot faster than mine does, and she's got a lot more like yappers over in her chat. So I think it's very interesting. This is why I want to talk about it, is because I think it's interesting to see how the streamer's energy, Yuni's more like chill energy, affects my chat, with the chat being a bit more quiet, and Honey's a bit more like energetic, chaotic energy. You guys would say she's more of like chaotic streamer, right? Which is not a bad thing, but I think that Honey is definitely a bit more chaotic than me. Very high energy, isn't she? So her chat's a little bit like faster and a bit chaotic, and not chaotic, but her chat's pretty fast, and you guys are a bit more yappy over there. Which I think is very, very interesting. I brought this up, I think it was either earlier today or another, I think it was a few days ago. I'm talking really, really fast also, I don't know why, I don't know what it is. I need to chill out a little bit more, but I'm talking too fast. Deep breath. But I don't really know what it is. Honey reads pretty much every single chat message, which I think initiatizes chat to chat more and yap about specific things. I don't know. I mean, that's true. I guess Honey does read every comment. The thing is, I like to think that I do that as well. I feel like I'm pretty interactive with you guys, unless you guys think differently. But I mean, I definitely read every single comment in my head, but I don't always like say it out loud if I don't have anything to comment to it, you know? Like Najwa, I'm gonna call you out. Like Najwa just said, huh, now that you mention it, yeah, as in referencing like, oh, that's true that my chat is more chill than Honey's, which I read that in my head, and I went like, oh yes, Najwa agrees. Najwa also notices it, but I didn't feel I didn't feel like it was necessary for me to like read it out loud or like respond to it directly, because it was like, I don't know, it's like a good comment, nice for me to know and like to confirm that what I'm saying is true, but I just didn't really feel that it was necessary to like say that out loud, because you guys can read the chat as well, because I feel like most of you guys have the chat open, or if you're lurking, you can like, I have the Twitch chat up here in the left corner. Najwa called out. So that was just like an example comment, you know? So I do read your guys' comments in my head, but I don't always just read every single thing out loud, just because sometimes I don't have like a good response to it, or I don't know, just, you know, I'm yapping about something else, you know how it is. But that is true. I think Honey literally does talk to every single person. So do I gotta talk to you guys more? Do you feel like I'm ignoring you? I love you, my Starmates. I promise I won't leave you. Also, Bale Ella, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Astronomy Club, Con. I'm sorry I missed it. I was yapping too much. Also, my Fox alerts are broken. I'm pretty sure I know why, but I'll fix that. I'll fix that later. Code, I'm sorry about that. Right now I missed a couple comments, so I'm just yapping, so I need to scroll up again. But I think it's just interesting to really, I think it's such a good example, me and Honey. I don't know if she's realized it. I need to talk to her about this. But it's just such a good example because we have a very similar fan base, I believe, with the Starmates and the BBs. A lot of you guys I see over there as well. I notice you guys, and I'm totally not jealous. You're mine. I mean, what? I love my Starmates. I love the BBs. Oh my gosh, I love Chef Honey. But, Zero Moon says, theory, you have ASMR content on your channel which attracts the chill viewers. I think that is true. We haven't done a lot of ASMR in the past couple months. I've definitely slowed down on it. I do want to return to ASMR, but that is true, that I think, do I play more chill games compared to Honey? That might be true as well, doing like ASMR and stuff. I play more horror games. I don't think she's like a horror gamer. I think she avoids horror games. Somehow I feel like horror games attracts also chill people. I don't know if that's true, but somehow I feel like because everyone's like quiet, everyone's like anticipating the next moment, and then everyone goes, ah, there's a monster, you need to turn around, oh my god, you know? So somehow that's also chill. I don't know what it is. There's also plenty of chat members, so chat member interactions. What? Oh, that's true. Like chat people in chat talking to each other. I don't know. I feel like you guys actually do kind of like respond to each other's chats like a decent amount. I don't really know what that's like in Honey's chat, if people talk to each other or not. You're definitely pretty interactive, but quite often you don't respond to some of my comments or questions. I'm sorry. I try not to miss anything, but I do yap a lot, I talk a lot, and there's just so much to read. So like I said, I try to read everything in my head, but sometimes it just does move so fast. Like earlier I missed Clara's message about the what's the word? I missed her message about the collab, but I saw her message later about like her saying hi or something to me, or something. I don't know. She like gave me a head pat and then I noticed her. So sometimes you guys do need to say it twice, but so I do have permission. You guys can, if I ignore your message, ignore like on accident your message, you can send it again, but please don't send it a third time, because if I missed your message twice, I'm probably ignoring it for some kind of reason. Either I don't want to answer it, I don't have an answer, or I don't know, it's just not relevant to the current conversation. I don't know. So you guys, or I don't know. There's a million situations to why I don't read your comment. But I do try. I think for the most part, I am pretty successful at like reading everything in my head. Just sometimes it does scroll up. Right now I'm like paused. I paused the chat so I can like not miss anything. You never learned to read, Yuni? What does that mean? Oftentimes you're occupied and don't comment at time even when you want to. Oh no! Oh man, just Yuni. I know I noticed you guys. Have you ever been a class president? I'm your club president, but I think I'm the astronomy club president, but I've never been club or class president elsewhere. If that answers the question, I think. I don't know. I was in like high school and stuff, I was kind of shy. I would talk to like my friends and I'd be very loud and chaotic with my friends. But if there was someone new, I'd be like pretty quiet with them or like shy. I would always, oftentimes like in school, either you had your desks separated, but in a lot of our classes, we have our desks pushed together into groups of 4. So if I was in a group of 4, I would always like know their names and talk to them. But like I don't know. So I always had like a group of friends in each class that I talked to, but to like other people, I would still be pretty shy. It depends on like the friends or the people, but I never had like a big social circle. You guys know the like stereotype in anime where it's like, oh my gosh, you're childhood friends, or you're in high school and you have a big group of friends. That's something I always dreamed about. I always wanted to have a big group of friends, but I never was really in a situation where I was able to do that. When I was younger, I somehow was always in a group of 3. Like a group of 3 friends, so me and 2 others, and it always turned out so horribly. I don't know why, but always one person felt left out, or there was a fight, or like 2 friends broke up, which then caused all the friends to break up. So the number 3, not literally the number 3 scares me, but being in a group of 3 does make me a little bit nervous sometimes, because I get scared that someone's gonna feel left out, whether it's me being left out or someone else feeling left out, because I always feel bad if that ever happens. And it's just kind of like an awkward number, I think, for group hangouts, because the number 3 is just a bit rough sometimes. So I'm always a little bit scared and nervous about that. So where was I going with that? It's way too late for Yuni. I can't think anymore. Oh no. But yeah, essentially I never had a big group of like friends or whatnot. I was always like in these smaller groups. And then as I grew up, like out of childhood, like throughout like middle school and high school, I only ever had like one close friend, and then like a group of like lesser friends. Sounds kind of mean, but like people I wasn't too close to. And then throughout high school, I met Katori-chan and we became best friends pretty easily, and we did have like a group at lunch that we sat with, but somehow we ended up being a little bit of the outsiders. We talked to each other, but it kind of felt like the group was talking to each other and like not fully us. They were just closer than we were, and we were only like a little bit close to them, so it wasn't like a terrible lunch sitting situation, but I don't know, we felt a little bit left out at times. I know there was like one direct moment where they were talking about hanging out at the mall together, and they did not invite us. They just totally ignored us, which was fine, because like, it's whatever. But it was like, wow, you're talking about this in front of us. But they definitely did not hate us. Like, to be clear, they definitely did not have a problem with us. It just was like, they were closer than us. So I never had that big friend group, and it always made me really sad. And then COVID happened, and then, well, friendship is what? I still had Kotori-chan, of course, but no one else really. So being able to be a streamer these past 2 years, and being able to meet so many wonderful VTuber friends, and being able to meet so many Starmates, it's really kind of filled the hole in my heart that I've always wanted of having that big friend group. I always wanted to have like a big childhood friend moment, a big group moment, have that like high school, a proper high school lunch situation where it would be a bunch of friends and we all get along and know each other really well. But I never really had that before, but through streaming, my friends and you guys were able to give me that feeling of a big group of friends who all love each other. So thank you guys for helping me get that opportunity, and that's another big reason. It's something I always wanted, so you guys were able to give me that. So I'm getting emotional, but thank you guys. I do get really happy being able to talk to so many wonderful people every day. So thank you. I'm so shy. Love the vibe here, by the way. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's so kind. It is very chill. I don't know. I still feel like I'm chaotic at times, but I am kind of a chill funk. I'm not gonna tell chat to shut up. Like I said, I do try my best to read every single chat message, at least in my head, and I try to respond to every single message that, like, I don't know, makes sense. But sometimes I just gotta, like, you know, move on with the topic or whatnot. Gong 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 gong. Oh my god, Chris, I remember that message. That actually happens a lot too, where like I read a message, but I'm like I try to put it in the back of my mind because I'm like having a conversation. I'm like talking about I'm talking about a certain topic, but then chat brings up a new topic, but I'm not done with the first topic yet. So I'm like, okay, I read your message, I'm going to respond to it, but let me finish the first thing. But then I talk for too long and I forget to respond. And I feel so terrible because this happens like at least once a week, if not more, where I end stream and then I'm like, oh my god, this person asked me a question, I forgot about it, and I feel so bad. But no, I remember your message, Chris. I believe you were asking about like the Discord VIP role or something. I mean, you literally just said during Fox game earlier this week I asked about the VIP role in the Discord. You didn't respond, but it seemed like you had a certain vibe going, and answering questions probably didn't fit that vibe. I think I was just on a different topic. I think I was just busy. But I believe you asked, I think you said something like, since when did you have VIP in Discord? And to answer that, I've had VIP in Discord for at least a couple of months, I believe. I don't exactly remember the exact date that the VIP started, but essentially, I do have a VIP channel point over on Twitch. It's 100k points, 100,000, and you redeem it the first time, and you guys get the little cute VIP badge in the Twitch chat, and you can redeem it a second time, and you get the VIP Discord role. So you're a VIP in Discord, you look super special, and you also have a private Discord channel that's just for the VIPs and for Yuni. So I remember that message, and I remember after stream going, oh man, I forgot to answer the VIP question. But this, like I said, this literally happens like once a week or something, where I just forget to answer something and realize later. I don't know why this always happens. So that happens often too. So like I said before, if it's like something important you want to share with Yuni, please send it twice. There's a good chance I just forgot the first time. If I ignore you twice though, either it was by accident or I just didn't want to respond for whatever reason. But yeah, oh gosh. But Chris, you've been club president before. What club? You to be honest, Yuni hasn't really joined a lot of clubs. I mean, I've joined every single club at the academy, but before I joined the academy, I don't know, I never really was a club person. I definitely tried out a couple of clubs, but nothing really stuck with Yuni, so unfortunately I never really did too much of that. Cone. Let me drink something. Okay, I am back. I am behind in the chat by like 5 minutes, by the way, so I might need to skip some messages just because I'm talking about new things already. But yeah. Oh, thank you for all the hearts, love forever. You built your community, lots to be proud of. Thank you. I'm always worried about being annoying but getting your attention for something. No, I just do miss things at times, and I don't know. It's hard. As like I said, like I feel like a lot of people have this misconception that streaming is easy, which I mean, like the bare bones of streaming is press go live and play a game, but it is so much more than that. Even if you keep it simple and just think about like reading chat and playing a game, it's still more than that, because I need to talk about the game, I need to play the game, I need to understand the game, I need to memorize the crazy lore that Final Fantasy XIV gives me that I half the time am only a little bit certain of what's happening. It's so much content in that game. Oh my gosh, it's overwhelming. But while I'm also reading the game comments and I'm speaking out loud, I have to read your guys' chat messages. I have 2 chats open. I also have to read the YouTube chat. I have to notice if there's any alerts going on stream. I always check Discord. I always try to notice if anyone's DMing me, because if someone's like, oh my god, Yuni, you're not live, or Yuni, like, there's something wrong on your screens, I'm always looking out for, like, Discord DMs. I'm making sure that the game didn't disconnect. Is my mic still working? Is my mic glitching out? There's just, like, so many little things that you're doing all at the same time that streaming is so difficult. That was just, like, a bare summary. There's still, like, so many other things to consider when streaming, so it's really hard, okay? Also, as I have, also, again, I don't always talk about behind the scenes stuff just because it doesn't really come up, but I'm sure you guys have noticed as well that Yuni has been growing a lot this year. We hit 1,000 followers on Valentine's Day, actually, this year in February, and since February, we've already grown to 2,250 followers, so many Starmates in this one club room, and I really appreciate the support. But you guys can tell I am growing a lot faster this year than I have in the previous, like, the 2 years I've been streaming. And my viewership has definitely been going up, and with more Starmates, with more followers, with more viewers, also comes a more active chat, of course. So as I said before, you guys are pretty chill, which allows me to read every comment to the best of my ability. But the chat has been becoming more active, so it you know, it's that's also something to consider, that there's more of you guys in chats, there's more of you to talk to, so there's more messages in general. So let me continue scrolling, because I'm still a few minutes behind. Konkon! Boom! Yes, Konkon! Okay, I scrolled through, I think. But yeah, so I tried to, like, read everything and talk to everybody, but, it's just a lot, and the chat has definitely, been growing, so, I still try to read everything, but I know in Final Fantasy streams as well, the chat gets pretty active, so, I do my best, but it certainly is a lot of work trying to keep up with everything. It's really hard when you're in a game, and I also have to, like, scroll up in chat in case I miss something, so it's everything with streaming is very situational, so, I do my best, though, to be consistent and to do my best, but it is very hard. Code. I need a drink again. I'm really killing my voice. You're doing fine, Yuni. Thank you. Don't overstress yourself with every chat messages. As you grow, it just doesn't become realistic. I'll figure out a speed that works for you, I'm sure. Thank you. But I still feel like I'm at a very I mean, okay, sometimes I do get overwhelmed, but it depends on the conversation, how active you guys are. But in general, I still feel very like confident and comfortable with how my chat moves. I feel like you guys move at like a pretty good pace, that it's not too quiet. Sometimes it gets quiet during like long bits of dialogue, but in general you guys kind of help me fill the silence or just chat with me, and it's never been too much. Like, you guys have never scrolled so crazy fast that it's been like too overwhelming. It's still been comfortable. Like I said, I sometimes still miss messages, but I promise I'm not trying to single anyone out. I promise I'm not trying to ignore you. But sometimes, you know, this fox brain, I may have a big head, but this fox brain sometimes bounces around a little bit too much and I get a little bit jumbled. So, I try my best to remember everything, but there's only so much I can do. So, please believe in me, and if you ever believe there's issues, well, maybe not that, but if you ever think I ignore you, please try again. Only once though, please don't spam, like, I don't know. But I do try my best, okay? I do really mean that, so I hope no one feels ignored. But it's just a lot of chat messages. But once again, compared to, oh, Hana just sent me I was like, oh, I have a new Discord notification. And Hana sent me a tweet, which I feel like I should share with you guys. I don't know. Hannah sent me that. So, cone. You guys get that too now. It's a horse with a cone on its head. I don't know. It's silly. I like cones. Can I have a cone? There it is. Cone. Oh my gosh, Chris, what are you talking about? Confession! I thought you didn't like me for a little bit, but that's entirely because everyone totally wears degrees. No! Please, no misunderstanding. I think, let me think about it. I think what's the word? Not generally. Genuinely, I don't think I've really met anyone that I've like really disliked. I think I've been just very lucky to be around so many amazing people, so definitely nothing like that, Chris. Oh my gosh, no, love forever. I know that you're very, very close to BB, and I'm pretty sure that's how we met as well, as both of us being mutual friends with BB, so I'm always happy to see you in chat, and we've talked a little bit in VC, but I would definitely want to talk to you more and everyone else, so yeah, but I know I feel like often we just join VC at like different times, different days, so it's a little bit hard, but I do like talking to Chris. I know Chris is very into Pokemon, so I feel like we have had some fun Pokemon times before, so happy! I'll spend more time with Yuni. Happy! Love forever. Gone. The Pokemon Master, yeah. Cone. What else am I on about? What else am I yapping about? Sorry, I was streaming for way too long. I'm like losing my train of thought again. But yeah, I'm not trying to ignore everybody. Thank you guys for giving me such an amazing community. I feel so supported and whatnot. But I will be wrapping it up soon. You guys got already extra almost 30 minutes of uni, which is so crazy. Uni makes every day a good day. Happy! Thank you for saying that. You guys make Starmates make every day a good day. Happy. Glad I joined when I did. I'm glad you're able to catch the end of stream, Twinkle. Con. What did I want to say? What else do I want to say to end this conversation? Any other behind the have a good night. Bye. I was talking about you, Chef. I want to talk to you about our chats later, but I was trying to talk about how we have like a similar well, you're trying to go to bed, so I'm not trying to distract you too much, but I feel like we have very similar like chat members. Like a lot of Starmates and BBs overlap, but I feel like your chat is so much more like chaotic and yappy than compared to mine. But I don't know, I think it just does kind of prove that you kind of attract the energy that you put out, you know? Like I have a bit of a more like chill vibes. I receive like chill energy from you guys. Also just like meet more chill people in general, I suppose. Oh, you're here the whole time. Sorry, Twinkle. I don't know, I'm reading too many usernames. I'm sorry. You joined when you and Hannah were trying to defuse a bomb. Happy! I appreciate you watching Uni. I apologize for the misunderstanding. You like getting chill vibe? But yeah, I think Chris mentioned earlier that like you like literally read every single like Twitch comment, and I think that's literally true. I feel like whenever I see you, you do interact with every single person. So I think that's such like an interesting comparison, because I think that I almost like talk to every single person, but I feel like it's a little bit of a difference between the two of us, which I think is just so interesting. I think you could definitely feel a difference when whenever we did like the Overcooked collabs and the collabs together. It's kind of interesting to see how we both interact with chat differently. You tried to miss stuff. I know, I definitely do miss some stuff on accident sometimes, but I do read everything in my head to the best of my ability. So happy! But I do love BB's high energy. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I match Honey's energy whenever we collab. I feel like I get really high energy and we kind of scream a lot. But I want to do more stuff with Honey. I love Honey, love forever. But go to bed now, okay? I hope you finished all your homework. So good night, have sleep dreams. Bye. Con. Bye. Good job with your homework. The combined chats are cool. It's fun to see how either of you interact with what is the same chat. It is really interesting. When there is the combined chat, are you guys able to see which chat you guys chat in? Because on my screen, you guys get a little like you get a little profile picture next to your name. So I would be like Yuni's profile picture or Honey's profile picture or something like that. Do you guys do that too, or is it like literally a shared chat? I think it gets separated for you guys a little bit too, so you guys know which chat you're like directly commenting in. You guys also see the profile pictures? Okay. I think it's interesting. Definitely during the collabs, I talk to you guys a lot less. I still try to interact. During peak. Oh, did I do it during peak? I tried, I think I ended up forgetting, but definitely during the golf collab, it might have looked like on stream that I was talking over people, but I often was muting myself on Discord so I could talk to you guys or say like thanks for the follow or whatever. So you might have heard like me talking over people, but they couldn't hear me, okay? So I was being a polite fox, okay? I muted myself every time. So I do have like a button on my stream deck, so I just like to mute myself so I can talk to you guys really quick without interrupting anyone. So yeah. Colin. But I don't know, when you guys are in the shared chat, I try to like, I sometimes read other chat messages, but I mostly just read my own. But it always kind of depends. Yuni's on top of it. Ah, I do my best. Oh my gosh. I need a drink again. My throat hurts. But I don't know. It is interesting. So I feel like chat's been pretty active the past like hour or two or whatnot, but definitely during collabs you guys are a bit slower. During some dialogue you're slower. Sometimes I think like during the Fox game you guys got a bit quiet at times too, which again I do want to say I am not like against anything you guys do. I like my chat. I think you guys are fine. Please don't change anything you do. I love my Starmates. Okay, I like your chill energy. Matches with Yuni. But I don't know, sometimes you guys get a little bit quiet. Whenever you guys get quiet for like more than 10 minutes, I do start panicking. I will be honest, I do get a little bit self-conscious. I'm like, oh my god, they hate me. I'm so boring. Or like, is chat broken? Like, I didn't disconnect. Where's the scuff? Like, what happened? It's very rare that you guys go quiet for like that long. I know it does happen sometimes, which again is totally fine. I know I'm really bad at talking in chat, so if you guys don't have anything to say, I'm not forcing you to say anything. You don't have to do anything. Sometimes you just like vibing with you, right? Sometimes you guys do just vibe. But I don't know, sometimes I get self-conscious, but that's just Yuni overthinking. Like I said, for like the millionth time, I'm also like, well, not also, it depends on the person, but I'm really bad at chatting. So I understand that you guys just want to sometimes vibe or be quiet or whatnot. But I don't know, I think if it's like 5 minutes, I'm like, oh man, that's been a long time since someone chatted. I do notice these things, by the way. I notice a lot of things when I'm streaming, despite the like amount of multitasking I do like notice a lot of these little details. So I don't know, when it gets to 5 minutes, that's when I start getting a little bit nervous. And I try to, I'm like, be more entertaining, be more fun. But it just depends on the game or like what we're doing. But when it hits 10 minutes, that's when I really panic. But around the 10-minute mark, I don't know, I feel like someone comments or some kind of alert goes off. So it always just kind of depends. But don't change what you guys are doing. I'm happy with who you are, okay? As you guys said before, right? Uni should be Uni, so my Starmates should be Starmates. You guys should be acting just how you like. You gotta do a lot, or you do a lot of lurky and seek comfy BG noise. Happy. Uni should be Uni and Starmates should be Starmates. Exactly. But sometimes we yap, sometimes we vibe. Exactly. It was very active when you and Hannah were defusing a bomb, mainly because we wanted to distract you. I have no idea what the chat was like during the bomb collab. I'll be real. I feel like I was not paying that good attention. It was so overwhelming having all the pieces of paper in front of me. Because hand cams are always a little bit scary and risky. So I was trying to like look at chat, but I was very locked in. I think Hannah was as well. First time here, but chatting is one thing I wouldn't say you're bad at. Thank you. I feel like I've been on a streak though. I feel like I've been pretty good the past 2 hours. But I don't know, sometimes I get nervous and don't know what the next topic I should talk about is. But I do appreciate that. That's so kind of you. I got like, you guys gave me like 2 or 3 compliments in a row earlier, and I was like, oh my god, my ego. Oh, I feel so good about myself. Yuni's the best. No one can beat me. You feel like you guys made me a little bit overconfident for the rest of the day. But sometimes I get a little bit self-conscious or nervous about myself, but I should be more proud of myself. I think I do know how to yap when I want to and when I can. No, I wasn't trying to ignore you guys. I was so locked in though, trying to look at the paperwork and stuff. It's so bad. Some of those are so complicated. I hope that Hannah's able to either rewatch my POV or just like take a look at the manual herself, because it's so confusing. So I apologize if I didn't talk to you guys much. I think it's always interesting talking to chat during collabs, like shared chat or no. I think it's a big difference when I'm streaming by myself, when I'm streaming with a duet collab, so just 2 people, or like a 4-person collab or a group collab. It's all very, very different how you talk to chat. And the activity-ness level of chat also differs quite a bit, so it's just interesting. Cone. But yeah. Chill Sunday overall. I don't know how chill it was. We were defusing like a lot of bombs. We got blown up a couple of times. So I don't know. You think bomb defusal is chill? I don't know. Despite everything, I feel like me and Hana worked really well together. I feel like I played the game with Katori-chan before, like I said, but I feel like whenever I see other people play the game, or like when I saw clips like way back in the day when the game first came out, I feel like it looked so chaotic and that the 2 people were just yelling at each other constantly. But when I play with Katori-chan, I mean, we're best friends. We know each other for a very long time now, but we were so chill and calm. And me and Hana too, we were kind of panicky towards the end, but we never really got angry at each other or anything, which I think just kind of shows that we are like really good friends or whatever. But I'm really proud of us. I think we did really good. We had really good teamwork. We understood each other really fast. Like she said a word or she said a number and I like picked up on it immediately. I gave her a list of stuff and she also was able to just like handle it and press the correct buttons. So I don't know, it did feel kind of chill. Just like the last part was stressful. When the timer got really low. I think the one round was really crazy when we had like 2 seconds left. And I was like, I don't know, press the cut the 4th wire, and then somehow that was the correct one. It was just kind of a lucky guess. Typically it is. I feel like the 4th wire is one of the most common wires to be cut, so I just guessed it, and then somehow we ended up winning with 2 seconds left. So that was really stressful. So I don't know about really chaotic as a word for the bomb game. Keep talking and nobody explodes. I would say more so stressful. Stressful for us. I don't know. I assume you guys like seeing us. Yuni lick. Yuni luck. But yeah, streamer luck. So I think me and Hana worked really well. I don't know why people get so like, maybe I'm misremembering, but I swear other people when they play this game, it's so chaotic and they yell at each other. But I'm happy that I decided to play the game with Hana. I feel like we were very chill and had a good time together. So I enjoyed my time with her, and I definitely want to play it again with her. So yeah. I hope you guys don't mind. I like to tease you guys on typos. Not often, but I feel like occasionally I do like reading your typos out loud because it's kind of funny, because I do that a lot too. I'm really, really bad at typing, because oftentimes I'm like, I have an opinion, I have a comment, I want to share it. So I type super fast and press send, and then I'm like, oh my god, there's so many typos. Recently, I've gotten more patient with myself and have like reread it or like make sure there's no typos. But I don't know. I have a really, really bad habit of spelling the word the wrong, which is so embarrassing, and I hate it when I do it. And I still, some of my friends, well, I think Katori-chan teases me a little bit about it, and I think some of my streamer friends as well. I can't remember who, but the word the, like T-H-E, I often spell it as te, T-E-H, and I hate it so much. But I have this bad habit because I type it super, super fast, and somehow the becomes T-E-H. I don't know how I do it. Adamus, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Astronomy Club. But I really hate that typo, and so whenever my friends read my text out loud, they say te instead of the, and I get so embarrassed. But I think because I type so fast, my like fingers got used to saying spelling T-E-H instead of T-H-E. So I think my what's the word? Like but the way my fingers work is they automatically spell T-E. They spell it incorrectly all the time. Like what's the word? My vocabulary is so bad. Muscle memory. Muscle memory, that's the word. I think my muscle memory is like incorrect how I spell that word. And it's like, that's like the worst word to spell wrong. Like that's like one of the most common words, ain't it? So so embarrassing, but I don't know. I get teased about my typos, so I think it's kind of funny when I tease you guys. You have a habit of pressing the space bar too early, so the last letter of the word will end up as the first letter of the next word. I don't think I do that, but I think I have seen that before in chat. Don't spell the wrong! Oh man. I guess we'll see on. sometimes I see you in a VC with friends, you tell them to join, but you're either you're comfy in bed, don't want to get up, or you're worried you'll be interrupting. No, please don't feel bad. Chris or anyone else who's in like our friend VTuber server, if you guys ever see us chatting, please don't be afraid to join. If we don't want anyone to join, we'll move to private like chat, you know. But if we're ever in like a public VC, feel free to join. I often get very, very nervous to join VCs, but I often just like hold my breath and press it, and then whenever I press, I hear like Yuni or something. Did you guys even hear that? I feel like I got cut out. But whenever I join, I have like Hanwha yelling Yuni, and other people always say hi very enthusiastically. So I know it might be a little bit scary joining a VC, but but I think you guys just always have to, you know, that goes for you Starmates as well. If you have like a group of friends, I think you just gotta have more confidence in yourself. You just gotta go for it. Cause I get really scared joining VCs. Recently, a lot of my friends have been joining a VC in a different server, and I get really nervous to join that one because there's more people I don't know over there. But I gotta believe in myself, and I join the chat, and often I get like a really warm welcome from everyone. So that makes me very, very happy. So it might be scary, but just go for it, okay? And you'll be surrounded by lots of people that you love and that love you as well. But yeah, but I know it can be a little bit of like a anxiety thing where you get a little bit scared, and I definitely feel that too. But you just kind of gotta do it. You just gotta press the button, hope for the best, and typically it'll be happy. It'll be a good result. I probably shouldn't be screaming so loud. It's 3:30. I hope I didn't like scare Yuni Mama, wake her up or anything. Our bedrooms are kind of like basically across the whole house from each other. We're kind of like in the corners. So even though I don't know what it is about my house, but like you can hear anything. Like no matter how loud my computer is, I swear you can hear it in the kitchen. I don't know what it is. We don't have many carpets. It's mostly just like wood flooring, and I have really like high ceilings everywhere. So I think that's kind of why it kind of echoes everywhere. We need to get more carpets so this house is quieter. It's crazy loud all the time. I feel so bad. But yeah. Sounds travel, I know they do. Lately, Yuni Mama has been like not offended by my loudness at all. I think she's been falling asleep really fast because she's been EP during the day. Or like, you know, she's already EP or whatnot when she goes to bed, so she falls asleep pretty fast. But I know Yuni Papa would get so mad at me sometimes. Especially back in the PNG tuber days. It was during collabs. Whenever I did a collab, I feel like I get really loud. Especially like during Among Us collabs or collabs with a lot of people. Sometimes you kind of gotta talk louder to like finally get your voice in because people just talk too much. And so there definitely were a couple of streams where I had Yuni Mama or Yuni Papa like angrily knocking on the door, and they come in and give me like a stern face, or they wait for me to mute my mic, and they're like, you need to be quieter. And I'm like, I'm so sorry, I'm doing a collab. But recently it's not been a problem with Yuni Mama, so I think that's a little bit funny. I don't know if you guys ever realized that that happened, but I did sometimes get like an angry knock on the door. It's kind of funny. But my parents have always been very supportive and like very like polite with like not just barging in. They've always like waited for me to mute and whatnot. No, they were sus, not me. But yeah. Cone. But yeah, no typos, okay? Never typo again. No one typo. Not even Yuni. Never spell the wrong again. I'm gonna spell it wrong in the next sentence I type. Cone. Oh. No. No, I was being quiet. I was like, okay, what's the next conversation? I'm trying to explain as well what's going through my mind as like a streamer, as we're still kind of on that topic of like advice and whatnot. So I'm just sitting here, I'm just vibing, trying to be quiet for a second, trying to regain my thoughts. What am I talking about? I open my eyes and I just see Zenef type teh. Hate forever, man. No, I hate that typo so much. I get so upset when I do it. I get so angry at myself. Aww, hate forever, teh. Sometimes you spell things wrong on purpose for comedic effect. Well, I think that might be okay. I mean, you guys know I say some crazy words sometimes, so don't always I don't know, I say crazy words sometimes. I type things wrong on purpose as well, I suppose. I can't think of any examples right now. But I know Hana spells happy with an I, and I kind of do that sometimes too, like happy and whatnot. And I can't think of anything else right now. I gotta stretch. You cleaned up your nightstand. Good job, Chris. I'm proud of you. I'm always, it's always good being able to being able to accomplish something, even if it's something small. But proud of you. Good job. Good job. Happy. I don't even know if you guys can hear that. Happy Fox. What else? What else am I talking about? What else am I yapping about? I gotta scroll up and chat. I'm sorry, I keep losing my train of thought. I don't know what it is. But trying not to let any silence slip in. Trying to just keep yapping it off. I keep saying that too. Have you guys noticed that? That's been something I've been using to fill a space as well. Either a cone, I vibe to the music, maybe hum or sing to the music a little bit. I say etto, but adding those kind of like Japanese filler words in on occasion just to fill up some space. Just yapping about random stuff while I'm trying to scroll through chat. I don't know. Hope you guys liked me giving you guys some behind the scenes information though. I think it would be kind of interesting to hear your streamers like train of thought at times as well. I feel like I don't see a lot of people doing that kind of thing. Love Yuni yapping time. Happy. Yuni's so cute. She does almost 13 hours and she still yaps. I know. I think we are just gonna push through the 13 hours at this point because I still have some topics to yap about. I don't know what it is, but we've spent 13 hours together, chat. It's been a fun 13 hours. I don't want the fun to end. I'm gonna keep streaming forever, okay? I'm never gonna sleep again. I'm just gonna sit here in your monitor forever and ever and ever and ever. And you can never leave. And we'll be together forever and forever. Oh, forever. Happy. Uni screensaver one. I need to give you guys the files for the Uni and the flowers. I need to give you guys that. But yeah, I promise. Love forever. We'll be together forever. What's with the traffic? So one of my catchphrases is kon, which is spelled K-O-N, and that is the Japanese sound effect for what a fox says. So what does the fox say? Kon. I say kon. And sometimes I'm a little bit lazy when I say kon, and I pronounce it a more American way and say kon. And you know, when you say kon instead of kon, what does kon make you think of? A lot of my friends say that kon makes them think of an ice cream cone, but for some reason, for me, when I say kon, it makes me think of a traffic cone, and so I thought it'd be funny if I put a traffic cone on my ear. So sometimes you guys see a kon traffic cone on my ear. Does the cone have a name? Unfortunately no, but I suppose Mr. Cone should suffice. Cone spelled with a K as well, I think. Cone, but yeah, that's Mr. Cone now. I'm really bad at names, so I do have a little naming system of just putting Mr. something in front, which by the way, Mr. something does not necessarily mean that it has to have like he, him pronouns. You know, Mr. is gender neutral in Uni's books. But yes, Mr. Cone. Happy. Oh, onomatopoeia. Is that the proper term? I think sound effect isn't quite correct, but I always forget the like fancy word for it. Con. You don't think you've associated con with anything other than Yunui? You might have heard con before in like Chainsaw Man. The character Aki, he holds his hand up in like a con shape and then says con, and he summons the fox demon. So maybe you guys should give it a try. Give the con symbol, say con, and hopefully I'll be the one to show up. But I'm not a demon, I'm just a fox. But yeah, so that's where like con comes from. Foxes technically do like a barking noise or like a screaming noise, but con's kind of like the best way to call it. You used to associate it with Chainsaw Man when we first met you. Yeah, I do really like Chainsaw Man. I know that I am like a say-so streamer, and I'm very like innocent still when it comes to lots of things. And I'm very chill, so maybe you wouldn't really think about Chainsaw Man when you look at this face, but I do like Chainsaw Man a lot. I'm really excited for more content. Isn't there a new season soon? I thought there was at least. I did read most of the manga. I think I stopped reading the manga after the first big. I never know what to call it. I don't know if arc is the correct word, but like you know, like when the first big part of the story ended, I didn't read any of the new like school stuff, if that makes sense. But I do like Chainsaw Man a lot. Aki, I think, is my favorite character. You know, the guy who says con, I think he is kind of hot. I mean, what? I think he's really cool and stuff. He's great. I love that guy. I really do love his character though. I fell in love with him like almost immediately. I love Pochita as well, the orange chainsaw thingy. Love that guy. I love Denji as well. He's such a guy. He's so like innocently inappropriate at times, which I just feel like he's kind of funny. I like Konbini as well. There's like there's also some other characters that I like a lot. But it's a really good show, so I would recommend it. It is like very like bloody, I guess I would say, but if you want like a big like action show that's like kind of mature, like very mature, I would definitely recommend Chainsaw Man. It's really fun. It came out, I watched it when it first aired like 2-3 years ago. Man, I feel like it's been a while. Cone. Oh, is it a movie that's coming out? Is it a movie instead of a show? Oh man, is that true? I prefer shows over movies. 2022. Okay. Foxes can make 28 different sounds in 5 octaves. That's Yuni. That's true, I suppose. Nachma's been hitting us up with all these Fox facts. Fox facts. Happy. You started reading the manga after season 1, but you stopped after volume 10. I don't remember what volume 10 is. I read it online. Because the Loki traumatized you. Oh no. No spoilers in the chat, but I don't even know what that is. Yuni's a little bit thirsty, only a little bit. I don't know what, I mean, what kind of thirsty? You talking about apple juice? Yeah, apple juice. The bomb arc as a movie. Okay. How do you guys feel about anime movies? I feel like generally I'm a little bit negative towards anime movies. I prefer when they do shows. I feel like the pacing just gets a little bit weird. But yeah, so I don't know. But I'm still gonna look forward to it. It's more Chainsaw Man, so I'm excited about it. Oh my gosh, wait, actually it's coming out next month? I didn't even realize it was that close. But I'm gonna try to watch that as soon as I can. I wonder if it's gonna be in theaters. I suppose it will because it's a popular show and whatnot. I'll try that out. I don't have anyone to watch it with though. That's definitely not something Unimama would enjoy. I tried to get Katori-chan into it. She watched like 2 episodes for me, but she's not a big fan of that kind of stuff. I'll try to find someone. Cone. Volume 10 was the what? I don't even remember that right now. I don't remember. There was just a lot that happened in that show. I read it quite a while ago. I think I read it kind of fast as well. All I know is that maybe kind of a spoiler for Chainsaw Man, but it's really sad. I got really sad reading it. So yeah, it's pretty rough. But it's still good, but the ending was definitely a choice for the ending before the school stuff started. I didn't think that would happen, but it sure did. I've never finished Demon Slayer. I think I'm like on like the second to last episode of the first season or something. I don't know what, but I can never finish it. I like Demon Slayer, but it's not really my thing. I love the Miku movie though. I did see the Hatsune Miku Colorful Stage, or was it called America? I think that's what it is. Hatsune Miku Colorful Stage, the Project Sekai movie. I really liked it. I watched it with Katori, and it was so emotional. But we got dressed up. We had pen lights and everything, so it was really fun. It was a really good audience as well. Cone. Has there been anything new about Jujutsu Kaisen? JJK. JJK is kind of like a similar show on like maturity levels, maybe. I feel like Chainsaw Man's kind of worse. But I did read all the manga for JJK, which that also was very intense. But I think I ended up reading that pretty fast too, because the fights got kind of long, or like the dialogue was a lot. So I think I didn't really understand what was happening towards the end of JJK. I feel like I think anime, I'd probably be able to process things better, but I felt like some of the fights just got pretty long at the end. I don't know what happened to JJK. I really like the beginning of it, but I feel like eventually it just kind of happened to be like fight after fight after fight, and I wanted there to be like a little bit more like soft stuff in between. But I don't know. I ended up just getting really intense. Bow, 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 bow. There's gonna be a sequel for the manga? Really? I haven't heard about that. Oh, trailer released season 3. That's what I was thinking about. I didn't watch the trailer, but yeah. Man, I love JJK. Or not, yeah, JJK. I really do like that show. I like Gojo, of course. Love Ghetto too. What's his name? It's been a while since I watched it. I know his first name is Megumi. I know his first name is Megumi, but what's his last name? In the main trio, the black-haired one. The one who has like the animal abilities. What's your name? I can only think about your first name, Megumi. That's so funny that I can't remember like what they mostly call him in the show. But I liked him a lot. He was like Gojo's like kid almost for a little bit. Gojo like kind of adopted him, kind of, not really. But I like him a lot. Who else was there? I liked the guy. I liked the white haired boy. I think he had white hair. The one who could only talk in sushi ingredients. I really liked him as well. Those are really good. You guys don't know his name either. I don't know why I only know his first name. But I liked him. I like the sushi guy as well. And then of course, you know, Gojo and Geto were good. There was a girl I liked too. Look, it was the girl in the Gojo trio. It was that girl. I forgot what her name is, but she's like a nurse now, essentially. If I liked her. Fushiguro, thank you. That's him. I'm pretty sure Fushiguro is what they call him in the show. I don't know why Megumi is what I could remember. I think I like the name Megumi a lot. Megumi is also the name of a Love Live character that I really enjoy. She's in Hatsuno Sora. Megumi is also like Ducky's other name, and I believe Miki goes by Gumi as well, so it's kind of funny. But yeah, I do like JJK. I don't know. I feel like these like popular animes have been so like intense lately. I know like My Hero was like a big thing like a while ago. I mean, I guess it kind of is big, but I feel like it a little bit died down in popularity. But since My Hero, it's just been like getting more and more intense with what's been popular. It's always like something related with powers. Like everyone has some kind of like superpower or something like that. Go. But there's so many good animes, airing right now. I need to catch up on so many. I actually have been watching I've been watching a lot of human shows recently, like flesh shows rather than anime. I don't know what it is, but that's just what I've been watching mostly lately. But I started watching Fallout. Did you guys know that there's an Amazon Prime series for the that's based on the Fallout game series, and I believe there's a season 2 coming out soon as well. Please, no spoilers! Please, no spoilers! I'm literally on the last episode. I have like half the episode left. I think I only have like half an hour and then I'm done with the show. I literally had to pause the show on a cliffhanger. Unfortunately, but I really like it so far. I know nothing about the Fallout game series. All I know is that there's multiple games, and I believe it's kind of like I don't know if FNAF is like an appropriate comparison, but I think Fallout's like a game series where every single game has like a little bit different like gameplay, like FNAF 1 through 4 versus like the newer ones, that kind of thing, how it's like different gameplay but same universe or something like that. But I really like the show, so it makes me want to like try out the games, but I don't know where to begin or what the gameplay is even like. I tried to Google it, but there's just so much information, so I kind of need like a friend or a Stormate, I think, to explain it. They're a lot of fun. The early games are made by different companies. Yeah, they play differently. Interesting. Fallout series isn't bad at all. They drifted a bit from the game series, but that honestly doesn't matter to me. I really like it though, so I would recommend it. It's very serious, and another, I don't know why we keep talking about bloody and gory shows, but that's what we're doing today at 4 a.m. But it was really good and intense. I like all the characters. I was very sus about some characters. At some point, I was like, I don't like you, but where I am in the story right now, I do pretty much like everyone. I don't know, there's a dog in the show. There was a really sad part about the dog. But dog is currently okay where I'm watching the show. There was 2 sad dog parts, but then the dog got better, so it was okay. We love the dog. Bow bow. But yeah, I don't know, happy. Actually, there was a lot more sad dog parts than I thought. There's a lot of like sad dog things. But anyway, there's a dog, and the dog's pretty happy right now, so good. But yeah, I like Fallout, the show. Fallout 3 is the beginning of the new Stella games. New Vegas is largely considered the best. Both are hard to run anymore. Oh, really? Huh. I don't know. I'll have to check it out at some point. But if you guys have any suggestions on like where to begin or what game I should play, please let me know in the Discord. There's a dog companion in every game. We're playing Fallout. Give me the dog. Bow bow. But yeah, please let me know where I should begin. Because I really want to try it out because I like the show so much. So yeah, but I've been enjoying that recently. I did just finish another show that was I guess it was also a little bit bloody at times, but I just finished watching The Umbrella Academy. I don't know if any of you guys have seen it, but Yuni Mama watched it and I ended up watching it after her. But I like that show a lot. The ending, I didn't really like the ending. I thought the ending was kind of sad. I feel like they could have really easily fixed it. But I enjoyed watching Umbrella Academy. My head's been kind of full of just Umbrella Academy for the past couple of weeks. So it's very sad that I have no more content there to watch. So been watching just a lot of human shows. I don't know. Gotta catch up on the anime though. Still watching a lot of Precure, but that's about it. But I have so many anime saved from this season. I just haven't been watching yet. But I've been busy playing video games mostly as well instead of watching shows and whatnot. But that's just how it is. And of course, like 2 weeks ago, I believe we celebrated 2,000 followers. We finally did, and we did like 2 10-hour streams in a row. And this week has been kind of crazy with how many hours I've been doing. So not a lot of free time for uni. All free times are going to streaming. New Vegas is the best game according to the fan base, but you can hop in just about any of the Fallout geeks with a standalone their own story. Speaking of 4 a.m., I gotta sleep for work week. Yes, I know it is Subathon. It is Sunday, so I know if you guys gotta head out, that is totally okay. Have a good night, Serum. Bye bye. Thank you. Love forever. But I don't know how we started talking about TV shows and whatnot, but somehow we did. And I hit 13 hours. So I hope that made up for Uni being like an hour late to stream. I gave you guys like an extra. We were supposed to end at 2 a.m., but I started at 3, so got an extra hour in. Gone. Was there anything else I wanted to? Was there anything else I wanted to talk about the previous topics? I think I kind of got everything kind of in order. Give you guys behind the scenes content. Talked about how my energy matches your energy, and we kind of go back and forth that way. And yeah, I don't know. I think I do want to head out those Starmates. It has been a total of 13 hours. It's definitely been a blast, but I kind of want to get a little bit emotional for our final conversation here. I think 4 a.m. I'm definitely gonna have to cut us off and I'll go to bed because I'm so EP. But I do want to say thank you so much again for this amazing week. I've had so much fun from Monday all the way to Sunday. We have played so many fun games, started some new series, continued some series, did a bunch of fun collabs, and just had a really, really wonderful time together. But not only have you guys been watching me for this week and supporting me, you guys have been watching Uni for a full 2 years. I started streaming 2 years ago on September 9th, 2023, and it's been an incredible journey so far. I have learned so much, whether that's been like through streaming experience, through friends, through talking to you guys, learning more about myself, learning more about VTubers, learning more about just about literally everything. But I feel like I've learned just so much streaming. I've grown so much as a VTuber, as a person, as an astronomy club in total, and just it's been an incredible journey all through everything, and I really enjoyed it. So I couldn't have done it with you guys. I know that's a little bit maybe cheesy to say. I hate cheese though. No cheese, please. A little bit cheesy to say, but I truly do mean it that I couldn't do this without you guys. All this love and support has definitely kept me going, and I don't know, you guys have just made every day worthwhile. I always am able to look forward to the evening, because I know at 8 p.m. or like 8:15, because I'm like just stream, I know that you guys are going to be here waiting for me and we'll be able to yap together. So I always look forward to our evenings, and you guys make me so happy each and every day, no matter what happens, and you guys are here for me and are able to listen to me yap, whether it's about anime or streaming or astronomy or video games. You guys are here to yap and here to listen politely, and you've all been so respectful of me and my time and everything else. But thank you guys so much for everything. I truly do mean it. I'm not the best with my words, but I do hope I'm able to come across as very thankful and very appreciative of everything you guys have done for me. It's been 2 years. Do you guys know how long that is? That is such a crazy amount of time. So whether it's been online or offline, your support, whether you've been watching me for 2 years or even if you just met me today, I appreciate you. You know, time is precious. Time is like a limited amount of time, y'all. Time is a limited amount of time you'll have. It's a limited thing, and you guys deciding to spend it on me, it makes me feel very lucky and very happy. So thank you so much for spending it with me. It makes me so happy knowing that there's people here who care about me, and I hope you guys know I care about you just as much. So don't cry, Yuni! Don't cry! 6 more minutes and you can go to bed! Don't get emotional now! But all your love and support is really, really appreciated, and I try, and as much love as you guys give me, I try to give all that love back. You guys give me smiles, and I want to give you guys smiles, okay? I want to make you guys laugh. I want to make your day better, okay? I know I stream in the evenings my time, but sometimes for you guys it might be the morning or the afternoon, or we just do a very long stream. So whatever the time of day, I hope that I'm able to give you a smile, give you a little bit of a boost in energy, have some uni energy, and I'll make your day a lot better, okay? Or your night or so. And I do feel quite lonely at times, but just knowing that you guys are here, it does bring me lots of joy. So thank you guys. We've made so many incredible memories over these past 2 years together, and I can't wait to make even more as we continue to grow the Astronomy Club and just continue to grow as Starmates and as Yuni, your club president. So thank you for everything. I truly do mean it, Starmates. You make me so happy, and I really just hope I'm able to make it worthwhile for you guys and make you happy as well. So I'm sending lots of love and hugs to all of you Starmates, okay? Let me get a little bit closer, alright? I miss you guys, you're too far away. Come closer, come here, come to Yuni, okay? Come here, where are you going? Hi. I like you guys a lot. Did you know that? Did you know that? You guys make me so happy. You make me smile. You make me look forward to you make me look forward to waking up and going throughout the day, because I know once the day is over, when it's the time for evening, I know it's time to stream. And it's time for me to talk to my Starmates. So it makes me very, very happy each and every day knowing that you guys are waiting for me. Happy. And if you guys ever get lonely, you guys know what? We were born at the same time. We were born on the same planet, in the same galaxy, in the same universe. So whenever you're lonely, I want you to go outside or go to a window and look up, okay? Look at the sky. Whether it is the blue skies of the morning, whether it is the gray clouds during a storm, a beautiful orange sunrise or sunset, or the dark blue of the night, the darkness, maybe the black darkness of the night. Know that it's the same sky that Yuni's also under. So no matter how far we may be distance-wise, we're still under the same sky. So I hope you guys will be a little bit less lonely with that thought, okay? The stars are circling us just the same. Or I guess the stars aren't moving, but we're moving around the stars just the same. You know what I mean? We're under the same stars, so let's go stargazing together and think of each other, okay? We're really not as far away as you might think. So hold my hand and let's go stargazing, okay, Starmates? Thank you so much for everything. Love forever. I really mean it, love forever. Thank you so much for the past 2 years. And I'm looking forward to many more years to come, okay? 2 years today, 3 years tomorrow. Or wait, maybe that doesn't quite work. I'm not that good at math. I think you guys know that by now. But we were able to hit 2 years. So I'm not going anywhere anytime soon, okay, Starmates? I am right here. I'm in your monitor forever. You're never gonna close the tab, right? You're gonna full screen me forever? Happy! Excuse me, that was a very up and close hic. But I kind of hicked right next to you. Sorry about that. Oh gosh, so many hiccups today. But many more uni days. Of course. Thank you for the good luck. Happy. But yeah, here's to many more uni days, many more uni years in the future. But let's spend it together, okay? Like I always say, I'm not the best with my words, but I hope I'm able to bring across just how much affection I have for you guys, just how much love, just how much happiness you guys bring to me, and just how thankful I am. But thank you guys so much for supporting me and watching me. I do really appreciate it. Every single second counts. Every second you guys spend to watch with Uni, it brings a lot of joy into my life, brings lots of happiness, so thank you. This subathon, we hit right here. I'm looking at it. We hit 455 points, which is the most we've ever hit. So thank you guys so much. I don't really know what to say with that number. That's a really big number. Everyone did so much to donate and support me this week and these past 2 years as well in general. So thank you guys. It really means a lot. It's so overwhelming to look at that number. I've been trying to not look at it because I'm like, what is that number? What did you guys do? We were like barely over 300 today, I think. I can't quite remember the number off the top of my head right now, but the fact we hit 455 is so insane to me. I'm so speechless. So thank you guys so much for helping me hit almost all of my goals. We ended up just missing one goal, which is totally okay. We hit way more goals than I thought we would. Honestly, a lot more than I expected. I was secretly hoping to hit at least 100 points, but if we didn't even hit that, I would still be happy, even with 0 points. Just seeing you guys in chat, whether you're lurking or chatting, I appreciate you, and that's enough for me. But thank you guys so much. You went way beyond my expectations of 455. What the heck, Starmates? Thank you. I do really appreciate it, and we have lots of fun stuff coming up ahead, don't we? I don't even know what's on the list. Do you guys remember? We have a speed paint stream, shiny only challenge, Yuni Mama stream, Starmate room reviews, forever channel point. Oh, Twinkle, thank you so much. You're gonna add one more point to the one more point to the list, one more point to the counter. Thank you. Oh god, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, you got all the new sound alerts and channel point redeems and like text chat commands. We got all that new stuff. We got new BGM, new starting soon screens. We hit Neko Para stream eventually. I'm gonna buy a Nintendo Switch 2, all because of you guys. My first time ever buying a console for myself, so thank you guys so much. That is literally crazy to think about, but I'm gonna be buying a Switch 2 sometime next week. That's made me a little bit speechless as well. But thank you guys so much for correction. 456 points. Thank you guys so much. That is truly an incredible amount. So thank you guys. Thank you guys seriously so much. It was a crazy amount of support you guys gave me this week. And 456 points! What the heck? Thank you! Thank you guys. I'm really excited for all of the goals we hit. I can't wait to share everything with you guys. I did have a lot of stuff pre-planned just in case we hit it, so I could share it with you guys and not to stress out about it after stream. So I could sleep a lot after stream as well, because I knew I'd be yapping a lot and playing so many games. So I hope you guys enjoyed everything I was able to give you. I'm sorry that the Fox alerts were a little bit broken. That would have been funny to see the raid alert go 3 times in a row, but I think I accidentally removed it from the folder. So I'll replace it. I was trying to like fix the layers and I messed up, so I apologize about that. But I hope you guys enjoyed all the subathon points, all the goals that we hit. I'm really excited. I cannot buy a Switch 2. I can't believe it, you guys. Thank you so much. But we have lots of stuff upcoming. We're gonna continue the Final Fantasy. I'm gonna try to get back into ASMR. I'm I guess becoming a Nintendo Switch streamer. Again, do lots of Pokemon, more Mario. more Fire Emblem, Mario Kart, all the fun stuff. So please look forward to that. Hope you guys are gonna enjoy. I think we need to do more just chatting streams. I always talk about wanting to do it, but I don't know. Somehow we just I just never get around to doing just chatting streams. I always get a little bit too nervous to put it on the schedule, but I had a lot of fun talking to you guys for the past, like, I guess over 3 hours somehow. I could check the YouTube VOD, I suppose. We've been streaming for only 2 hours? I thought it was longer. When did I start just chatting? I guess it took me a little bit to set up. I thought it was more like 3 hours. I can't remember right now, Starmates. But anyway, we've been yapping for like 2 or 3 hours, I suppose. So, for 1 million hours, correct. But thank you guys so much for all the support this week. And today especially, you guys went crazy. This is like the biggest Spoil Uni Day ever. I know that every day is Spoil Uni Day, but this week was Spoil Uni Week. And you guys really did spoil. I can't say the word spoil. You guys really did spoil Yuni. You made me feel so loved and appreciated. So thank you guys for everything. You make me such a happy fox. But it is time for me to rest. Thank you guys again for a wonderful 2 years of streaming, a full 2 years of uni and foxing around. And I'm looking forward to being your club president for many more years to come. Thank you for choosing me as your, well, I guess I elected myself. But thank you for choosing to, well, also maybe I forced, no, I didn't force you to join the astronomy club. That was your own choice. But thank you for being here in the astronomy club with me as your club president. I do really appreciate it. Thank you for sticking around for 2 whole years. Today for the past 13 hours. Thank you so much. And let me go ahead and find someone for us to raid to, and then I can say my final goodbyes, my final thank yous, and then we will go ahead and end the stream. But let me see. Who is live? Who is live? Astronomy Club is the best. Thank you. You never regretted a single moment. Happy. Happy. Cone. Let me drink something. Okay, Con. Yuni feels better after a drink. But let me see who I want to raid to. I gotta find someone. Let me look. Who is live? Okay, I think I found someone. Let me make sure they're not ending stream though. Okay, I think we're good. I think I found a good one. Okay. But there's the raid message in the chat for subs and for non-subs. Did everyone get a subby, by the way? I think it's always kind of funny to see who Twitch decides to give the subs to. It apparently is very random because we had a couple of new Starmates show up and be like, "Oh, hi, I got gifted a sub. I'm gonna follow you now." So that's really, really funny. But I hope that everyone who wanted a subby got a subby. We did have around 456 subs go around the channel. So hope everyone's able to have fun with their emotes. But yeah, if you didn't get the sub, a little bit of a unlucky Starmate, I suppose. What do you mean, Zanef? You have a subby. Happy 11 months. But I think almost everybody got a subby if they wanted a subby. So thank you guys again for all the support, whether it's been through gift subs, biddies, a YouTube membership, or anything like that. Even if all you're able to do was chat or even lurking, I appreciate all of you, especially my lurkers. I do appreciate you guys so much. So please know I love you guys. I love you guys all equally, okay? I love all my Starmates. All my Starmates get a head pat from Yuni. All my Starmates get a big warm hug from Yuni as well. And if you ask nicely, maybe you can pet my tail if you would like. But thank you guys for everything. I truly do mean it. These 2 years have been such a journey. I've been having so much fun with you guys. So I hope you guys accept my thank you and accept my love and support, okay? I hope you guys are able to understand just how much I love you and just how grateful I am for everything you've given me. And you guys make me have a big smile. So I want to see a big smile from my Starmates too. You're smiling, right? Give me a big smile. Smile right now. Hey, you. I see you. Why are you not smiling? Thank you for smiling with Yuni. Smiling with friends, smiling with Starmates is even more fun, isn't it? It's always more fun to smile together. Big smile for Yuni. Happy. So yeah. But okay, I've been streaming for 13 hours and 20 minutes. I can't remember what exactly my record was. I know there was another 12-hour stream that we went kind of over. Did we ever hit 14 hours? I'm not sure, but this is definitely close to one of our records of longest Uni stream. But Uni's happy giggles make me smile. It's unconditional happy. But thank you guys for 2 years. I've had so much fun streaming for you guys for 2 years. It's been really a crazy journey. But I appreciate all the love and support you guys have given me. It doesn't feel like 2 years to me. It feels more so like 1.5 years or so. But I'm sure it's gonna settle in soon into me that it has in fact been 2 years. But thank you for watching and supporting me. I appreciate you all so much, and I hope you all have a wonderful night. I'm gonna be taking a 2-day break. Nothing on Monday, nothing on Tuesday. This fox needs her sleep. Oh my gosh. But I'm snoozing the ads for the 3rd time. Oh my, I keep yapping. I will return on the 17th for a 10-hour stream. It is National Fox Day on the 17th. So you guys are gonna get some more Uni content soon. We're gonna be playing Fox games and yapping all day. So enjoy that. And then we have Katori-chan collabs. We have a Clara collab. And then I don't know what we're doing on Sunday. Maybe ASMR. We'll have to see. But thank you guys for all your love and support these past 2 years, especially this week. 456 points is so crazy. Thank you guys so much. I'll do my best to continue to improve the stream, myself, and the Astronomy Club in general. So one more time, thank you guys for 2 years. Love forever, Starmates. I hope you all have a wonderful night, and I will see you on Wednesday for National Fox Day. So bye-bye, everyone. Love forever. I will see you soon. Bye-bye. Con.